Alright, good evening, Smorganites, and welcome back. For those tuning in for the first time, I am your host, Vitamin S'more. Getting back into Chapter 5, November 21st. And look at that background scene, I guess. Oh, hello, Fee. The best. So, for those tuned in yesterday, we finished off the first half, killed off Viola. Then I got tired, so I was only able to get through like 3 hours. Had to do some editing, so that's up on YouTube right now. So if anyone wants to watch that one. But tonight we're gonna go at least 4 hours. I gotta make up time for yesterday. We're definitely gonna go through, see how far we can get. So, without further ado, let's get into the game. Alright, here we go. There's hopefully no technical difficulties like yesterday. Red screens, no camera all blurry. I think it looks fine today. So, we need to recover. First things first.
Accessing your schedule.
Accessing your schedule. Gotcha. And brain fart. Longest quest ever. Next to those racing ones.
Those are impressive results.
Hey, A rank.
Your rank.
I'll gladly take that.
Ooh, Hermes. 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 Skeleton gear. Speed, move. Heart resistance up to 20 late brutes. Use ancient accessories as inspiration. Take that. The rest as well. Two. Apartment. Equipment. Good evening, Alex. Oh yeah, more chaos. We are going at least 4 hours tonight. More motivated than I was last night. I was exhausted yesterday. Played more. Actually, I think I played more video games today, but besides the rain, which I got a lot of sleep due to the rain. The art resistance. Gotta put those on. Put on you. And get speed and move. For the worst of it. 55, 70. I guess he wouldn't really need that. Having more move would be good. So yeah, we'll definitely give him that. You can have that, boy. But glad. Thank you for joining us again, Alex. Always appreciate the phone button. Playing Final Fantasy 4 all day, doing the Pixel Remaster. 100% of it. I usually don't do that stuff. Like, I usually don't care about achievements. But for some reason, I was like, I want 100% this game. Alright, so, here we go. Yes, I'm listening to the schedule here. Beach for Incent ground area. That's what we're heading to right now. So when it comes to, orbits and such like that, wish the game would give you better ones in these dungeons. But if anyone has any recommendations, I'll take it. I think DJ has photos she said she was going to send me, but we'll get there.
Accessing your schedule.
Accessing your schedule. Let's go. Once you choose to wait in the central underground area, the main story will advance. Result unfinished quest unseen of sub-events will disappear. We are heading there because we've already seen them all. Van's group met up with their collaborators, and together they made their way onto the underground. Here, right there. They arrived in the area where the first round concluded and waited for the second one to start. November 21st, 12 p.m.
Keycard confirmed. Team Arkwright Solutions can now enter the middle zone.
The middle zone. Great! On to the next zone we go. Wait, how will the other teams get in? We're the only ones who can go through this door, right? Correct, but I very much doubt this is the only entrance. Yeah, there has to be more than one way in. This wouldn't be much of a game if our competition couldn't even enter the playing field. I still would like to know why we must compete to begin with. Words. What are they trying to achieve here? Entertainment, apparently. You can ask them that yourself after we beat their asses. Yeah, Aaron. Get him. So, what's up, Saber? How you doing tonight? I'm watching the rally currently, so bear back. Take your oh, that's right. He does have a rally. That man is live all the time. All right, kudos to them. I appreciate the look, man. Let's save the hard questions for later. Okay, then. Ready to have fun out there? Quite. Perhaps we should take a page out of Ren's book and have a little tea party along the way. The way they're talking, you'd think they were on a picnic or something. There we go. Oh, they don't want to fight too much of that Warrock dude. First stone. Alright, gang. Let's roll. Let's go. I build up my CP.
Welcome, players. I am Alexandre, the boss of round 2.
Alexander Anderson. Alexander Anderson. I don't know if you guys heard that song, but it's catchy.
Melchior already laid out the rules for advancing, so I have nothing more to add on that point. I will note that only 5 teams were eliminated yesterday, which was well below our expectations. You will have 4 hours to complete this zone. Our hope is that only half of you will make it through. In this round, you will need 6 key cards to advance. May the best team emerge victorious.
Damn. We have 3 from yesterday, but we just need to get 3 more. It's essentially the same deal as before. Our competition will be much fiercer. However, we may be fighting a more uphill battle to acquire them. Who with me? I like a good challenge. I would prefer to exercise caution. We can't afford to fight everyone, so we should pick our battles wisely. The more opponents fight and eliminate each other, the better. Ow. Already starting. The fighting has already begun, it seems. Probably won't be long till we run into another group, so be ready to fight at a moment's notice. Right. Right, so we need... That's not my button. CP for all, apparently. Status. 200. We'll let you get to see their stats. Ah, they don't even have S-breaks. Oh, he has an S-craft. She doesn't. He does. Blood. Alright, so let's get him. That one. I don't know how to play here.
Throw magic attacks at it.
I've got this!
Prepare yourself for
You've got a charge attack ready to go.
I'm all in.
Now's your chance to... Some arts work better.
Go get it, tiger.
Some arts work better. Activating skill.
Here I go. Have a peek at my simply beautiful arm.
Activating skill.
Oh, these figures look excellent.
Sharper than a knife, Catra.
Okay, so he is at 200 now. That is, we're gonna hide. This needs. Does that? 200, 200, 200, 200. So we just need to get those guys up there. That way.
Prepare yourself for
Killed it.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
You kick butt, man.
Team Stillwater has been eliminated.
Wow.
Now the dominoes begin to fall.
I'm on the scene right there. Feel you lightning quick.
Right.
A boost would work here. Activating skill.
Take this!
Activating skill.
I shall handle this. Gotcha!
Here I go. Have this done.
Get him, girl.
Illustrious dog.
Super chain with a stun. Oh, it's so bright.
Make it count, Aaron.
A good chance for a certain arts work well on.
everything.
Activating skill.
That worked with fun.
Go already.
Activating skill.
Hey, that one felt pretty good.
Very well done.
Huh, looks like a chest.
We got Unicorn Mio. Mayo? EP, prevent fear, 100%. Like it. She's like Link.
Prepare yourself for a fight.
Your charge attack's ready now. Attacking enemy. A boost would work here.
Here's 200.
Go.
They're out.
Tiger.
Time to close in.
Let's party!
Going all in.
If you use choosing now for this, everything is much easier. You can choose someone for this part. Oh, you mean, is it the person I have to fight?
Go.
Like, am I choosing to support or choosing to fight?
That's what you get.
That wasn't half bad, Aaron.
Looks like some good moves.
Beginning combat. Your charge attack's ready now. A boost.
So yeah,
Attacking enemy.
Go on.
A boost.
no, I mean the round before you enter the dungeon.
Take them down.
Oh no. So if I had chosen, because I choose Ouroboros, it's okay. I got
Out
you.
all the stops.
Make it count.
Quit stalling the man.
Initiating skill.
A chance. Let's party!
I shall handle this.
That's a great engaging skill.
Your turn.
Hell yeah! Shit! Go time!
A good chance. Activating skill. Activating skill.
That's what you get.
Somebody's
Break 3, stun up 60%. I think I'm going to give that.
I'll work my magic.
to-
That's a single element slot.
There is. How do you break 2 already?
Don't worry, Citri's got your back.
Break 2. 4. Have any other rings? Adults? Yes.
Skills altered.
There. Got the gain then. I think she already had it, but. That's what DJ was saying yesterday too,
Boost gauge fully
because that's who she picked. But I was also told, "What you doing, buddy?" Having Ouroboros would make it easier too, because I finally don't have to fight him.
Team Needhog Names has been eliminated.
Didn't realize they were.
Boost would work here.
Pull out all the stops.
Gotcha.
Praise our
Whining about old girl.
Very well done.
Well,
Yo. Sweet girl. Damn scared.
Let's get to work.
Your charge attack's ready to know.
This is it. Close in and kick him out.
A boost would work here.
Make it count.
Pull out all the
Up there.
stops.
Got the boost. If I got to say which route, the
Let's
hardest,
party.
it will be the bracers.
Go
Gotta go the good route. Huh?
Going all
Yeah, because you probably have to fight Ouroboros plus Shizuna. Shizuna.
Go get
Kizu.
it, tiger.
Initiating skill.
Enjoy the strip dance. It's your turn.
A good chance for a certain artist work well.
Out of the goodies.
Tiger.
No, because the lane drop out half. Ooh. Oh, that's why she had that cutscene before,
Go get him.
where she said she had to like
Going all in.
she went off her own.
Time to activate skill.
Some more. Keep moving, Ben.
Time to close in.
It's done.
Activating skill.
Come on. Go already.
A boost activating skill.
hey, that one felt pretty good.
You did perfect, Barry.
I'll take over. A gift from above, perhaps.
This could be a good stop.
We would do well to rest here.
That one's upgraded. What about setting emphasize quartz where I have a lot of them up here? Maybe we'll get another defense. Well, 2, which gives me strength 6. Gaia Verse. Those are all for arts. Pick one of those. We'll pick up one of those. Put this out. Blue. If I pick up another, these 2. So, another one of those wouldn't be too bad. So, red's gonna go. We need a green. Probably gonna evade 3. Rank 2 would probably be good. It is grants insight for 1 turn when each low. Go ahead and buy a strike 3. Evade 3 would have been nice. I think we'll hold off. Probably make a couple action 3s. Probably just go ahead and buy those 2. Quick when HP is low. Find another gold. What do we got here? Mute 2. I want. Hit 3. 1 more. Arts attack. Space. No. Another EP 3 from my casters. Let's see. We got 3 mind. 3 impede. Fear. Silver ring. Stealth 1 turn. Pretty nice for our shield line. Let's see. Maybe we should do impede. Time 4 is already good. If Tier 2. I think that would do. Alright, so.
I'll work my magic.
Fade action. Hit 3. Seal.
I'll work my magic.
Defense 2. Can't find defense 3s at all. Find EP 3. Attack. Hit. I can probably do that for Rod. That's. I'll use my tanky guy. Guess so. But. Let's see. Action. Fade. Strike. Red hair. E3. Hit 3. Hello, my baby boy.
Maintenance mode engaged.
Attack, Bernie. You have her set up a slight caster. She probably needs to hit a Judgment Feather. It does what? Strength when HP is low. Podium.
Let me handle this.
Defense, break, or breaker. It
That's a single element slot.
is. That with it.
Skill set updated.
First spell. Okay, got strike 3. Let me give that down. Time 5. It's the water. So I can find another fire water. I'd have to get 2 strong ones in order for that. But it's fine. What other ones do I have? Blind 2. Oh.
Don't worry, Citri's got your back. Switching to maintenance mode.
Blind, I think, has to be on this one. Seven.
Adjustment complete.
Switching to maintenance mode.
Two. Two action 3 and mastery I gotta put on there. So.
I'll work my magic.
You have action 3, you have action 2, so there would be 3.
Maintenance mode engaged. Let me handle
Four.
this.
Don't worry, Citri's got your back.
Action 3.
Adjustment
Yes.
complete. Switching to maintenance mode. Citri's
I'll
got
be
your
going
back.
in just a second here, guys. Need some points. Okay. Get rid of
Skills altered.
those. Don't really need that.
Skills altered.
Alright, that looks good.
We would do well to rest here.
Save? You save? Alright,
Now
see what we can get into. Oh, well, after the ad break. What to do? Let's go. Who's my first victim? Oh, holy crap. There's a fierce battle going on there. I can sense spiritual reactions, too. Seems like a group is significantly larger than the other.
know that sound. It can only belong to one type of sword.
Oh, that girl, huh? Alright, so what do we got here? Middle zone. Break, got that one. Got the event. Are we fighting them, or... Previous day, you encountered different boss and allies depending on which faction you choose. However, the dungeon exploring aspect will remain all the same. So it's just already set. Oh, here we go. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, fuck. I don't want to fight them.
Celise!
Did someone chop your balls off or something? Knock it off with those chicken shit strategies and fight me like a man.
Fight me like a man.
We will continue to use any and all tactics at our disposal until our path to victory is secure.
I guess
Taking
it
advantage
is.
of your foe's weaknesses is key. And we know you're a raging bull who can only understand the language of brute force.
Man, did she ever get to meet up with, Blood, what's her name? The other redhead. Mad. Bloody Shirley. Shirley, yeah.
That's it. You just landed the top spot on my shit list.
Calm yourself, Celise. They only taunt you because deep down, they know the truth of the matter.
Freaking my echo.
No matter how many monks they bring or plans they devise, defeating us is a statistical impossibility.
Oh, that'd been a hell of a fight. We'll see about that. Sir, I believe now's the time for... I know that much. Oh, I know that much. Leon. That's exactly why I'm so confused. Celeste and Shirley would be good sisters if they met. Oh man, I bet they get along well. You're part of the, Iscariot unit, ain't you? Then why didn't you tell the Congregation for Divine Worship about what you're doing here? Just what the hell are you thinking? That's a shame. They should meet. We have an obligation to inform you of our reason for being here. And for the record, we know not of this, or the Iscariot, of which you speak. We're merely humble travelers whose curiosity led us to this place. Is that explanation satisfactory? Words. Oh no, I'm not buying that for a second. Our commander requested that we avoid quarreling with you wherever possible. But if a fight is what you want, who are we to say no? Yet they're on par with the Oathkeeper? Breaker? I would rather not, but I'm afraid I see no other choice. It is a pity. I would much prefer the Holy City not to lose two of its precious dominions. Don't get ahead of yourself. You don't got a snowball's chance in hell of beating us. Arrogance, lady. Ooh, stigmas. It's their stigmas. Careful. The sign of the 4th and 11th are capable of immolating and freezing all in their path. Wow, ice and fire? Gale of ice and fire. I read a book like that. We have no choice but to pull out our secret weapon. Stigma blockers. What is that? Looks to be multiplex spiritual mark, which is made manifest using the Zypha. I presume that is the fruit of your research and our blessing. But how will it measure up to the real thing, I wonder? We will know shortly. Now is a good time as any to test it out.
All of you, stay your weapons!
Yeah. Ooh! Master, what are you doing? That's one way to make an entrance. Oh, fuck yeah.
Found us.
Father Bark. Master Bearguard.
Is it really him? Yes, it is. The ground-pounding flesh. Then the rumors are true.
I'm no longer associated with the church, so my words will not hold sway in this matter. But I still have a few thoughts to share as an outsider looking in. All of you represent either the Dominions or the monks, both of whom worship the same goddess. One would expect the church's elites to join hands and serve as a united front, confronting the present crisis as a collective unit.
Nothing's stopping them from kind of teaming up unofficially, and then at the end they could either duke it out or find out who they want to represent them to fight the end. The other side give up.
Yet all I see is school kids bickering on a playground. Is this how members of the church conduct themselves?
I want to know, how do you lose an eye? Who did that?
Damn it. I don't got a comeback for that one.
Nor have I. I trust you have no qualms with putting our differences aside.
And all of them are his disciples. Damn.
We had no desire to fight to begin with, but we have even less of a desire to work with the likes of you.
You wanna run that by me again, asshole?
Asshole.
However, we recognize the folly of fighting to our mutual destruction. We shall take our leave. May we meet again when this game of theirs has reached its end. I too had heard talk of your survival. It's good to see you are alive and well, Master.
Nice to see you too.
And raised everyone in the church. We only learned he was still alive the other day. But it sounds like they've known for a while now. Indeed, I have a good idea as to whom their sources as well. Glad I wasn't the only one out of the loop. So, can we pass on a fight this time? Not up to fighting a stigma user right now, let alone two of them. Notice the Ouroboros people aren't around. Yeah, that's cool. I kind of don't want to put up against Master Bearguard anyway. Bearguard. Though you aren't getting off so easy next time. If you find us in the final round, prepare for a hell of a hell on earth. Okay. A pity. Read this. A little bit closer to my mouth here. A pity. I would very much like to give you hell on earth this very moment. What is your problem? Excuse me? I think he likes Van. He wants to be Van's hell on earth. Still, that can wait for after this is over. Though it is a rare opportunity to find the two of you in one place. Spare you this time, though. But only because Master Bearguard, whatever, is with you. I think it's Bearguard. Ow. What's up, buddy? Letting you off easy this time, old man. Cool. I wasn't in the mood to kill a couple of snot-nosed kids anyway. Never mind. We're throwing hands, jackass. Come on, jackass. Come on anytime, girly. It's always so lovely to see people getting along so well. Hello, my sweet, handsome boy. Abby? Wait. Like hell we are. Well, that could have ended up a lot worse. We can count on the church to act more sensibly than many of the other participants, I think. Hey, kitty. Yeah, they're more likely to put up civilians. Put the civilian safety before their pride. Much like the guild. Can't see. You're literally in my way. What's up? Can't see my screen. Don't you do that. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't claw my screen. My sweet handsome boy. You wanna lay down? Lay down. Not unlike the guild. Yes, I suppose that's true. But remember, the Iskariot's goal is the exact swift punishment to Almata for their mounting sins. We may very well find ourselves on the opposing end of their blades later on. I'm inclined to agree with his assessment. If it comes to that, we'll take them down. They'll have to grin and bear it, because we're after Almata's throats too. If we want to beat them, we need those keycards. We haven't got any yet today. Time to hustle, team. Yes, sir. Pushing my microphone down. Huh? Grabbing against it. They gave me a healing point for that? So why they gave me one, but okay, whatever.
Team Zect Arms has been eliminated.
Get to work!
Got a charge attack ready. Wide open.
Take a beating.
Now's a great time for a shard boost. Engaging skill.
Don't scratch the monitor. Oh, fuck.
Don't mind if I barge in.
Stop.
No chance!
Stop.
Payback time! I'm bursting!
Come on.
Hurricane! Hit him hard!
Certain arts work well on it.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. Come on. Gotta stop. Stop scratching the screen. I don't want to yell at you.
Have some more!
Activating skill.
A chance!
Not helping. Look. Look at it. He's a laser pointer on his ass.
Time to close it.
Can't wait till an ad break or something. What was I doing? Oh, Brindle.
Time for a new look.
Get going, Dan! Full boost! Don't hold back, Dan!
Let's party!
Go get him!
Got you! You're screwed now!
All right, Dan!
Like colon annihilation.
See you around.
Boost gauge limiter removed!
Nice. That went great.
Good shit, Arkwright. I've got this.
Here goes. Looks like a chest.
Now, let's make the first move!
This'll hurt.
Your turn, man.
I'll dice you up! It's go time!
Activating skill.
Have some more!
I shall handle it.
Engaging skill.
You missed. Come on, Gramps.
Activating skill.
Wide open!
Initiating skill.
Make
Activating skill.
Come on! What's wrong? You're up, Arkwright. Gotcha!
Nice. That went great.
You are a wonder, Spriggan.
Cashmere hood. Prevents freeze. Okay. 100%. Like it. Big boy.
Now we're tough. That one looks tough. Let's get to work. Stay calm and work through it. Snooze, you lose.
Half his HP is already dead.
Show me what you got.
This'll
Quit
hurt.
stalling and make up your mind.
Back attack.
This'll hurt.
Make it count.
Your turn, man!
Lord Crush! You got this!
Perfect chance!
Activating skill.
Aaron!
That's what you get.
You're on fire, Aaron!
Alright. 200. Get back to some action.
The path is clear.
Get to work.
Got a charge attack ready.
Ah, get off.
Wide open.
Close in and kick some ass.
Now's a great time for a short boost.
Show me what you got. Quit
Engaging skill.
more chance.
This'll hurt.
Your turn, man!
Won't you play with this simply beautiful? It's your call.
A good chance for certain arts work well
Going
on
all
it.
in.
Certain arts work well on it.
Time to go
Certain
all
arts work well on it.
I don't need you to sit and repeat that shit.
Activate skill.
Some more.
Activating skill.
Perfect chance!
A boost would work here.
Going all in.
Activating skill.
You're toast! Back off!
Let's
Engaging skill.
some more.
Your turn, fan!
Nice. That went great.
Pretty hot shit, Van.
Team Ice and Shield B has been eliminated.
These teams are dropping like flies.
Hey, let's say we take 5.
We would do well to rest here.
Get another hit.
Let me handle this.
Oh, I took off his hit. Oh, I forgot to put hit back on him. No wonder he missed. Go on those.
Let me handle
Don't
this.
worry.
Hit 3,
Maintenance mode.
2,
Adjustment complete.
Switching to maintenance.
hackers.
I'll work my magic.
Maintenance mode engaged. Let me handle this.
Don't
Are you?
worry. Citri's got your back. Switching to maintenance Adjustment mode. Complete.
Switching to maintenance mode.
Ooh, the other hits.
Switching to maintenance
I
mode.
need to do.
Skills updated.
We would do well to...
All right. Good enough for everyone's CP. We need status. I think we got a fight coming in. Gonna do that.
It's here.
Save. This one's our fight. Ho 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 ho. All right. So apparently this on Nightmare could be the hardest fight in the so far. So let's do this. In.
Oh my, what a fortuitous coincidence.
Proportions are just weird. Like, look better if they were reduced. Damn. All the people we could have run into. It had to be them. Oh, they're really down on their luck today, huh? Boyd would like it very much. He would indeed. He's grown. Well, nothing you can do about it now. I'll just have to beat you till you're black and blue. You have to jump straight to violence. You could try to talk it out for once.
The young lady is quite right. Why must we resort to such brutality from the outset? Did we not come to an amicable agreement just the other day?
That was just an exchange information. That'll help us keep Armada in check. But in situations like these, negotiations are off the table. You're a shady bastard who'll screw us over in a heartbeat. Like the Earthbreaker. He's got you there, pal. Wound me. I would never do such a thing, especially when you are the one with the upper hand in numbers. Recruited some powerful lackeys. I believe you have a good deal of leverage in this arrangement. Oh, you're calling us lackeys? How bold. I don't appreciate the coincidence. The condescension. Coincidence. But I still respect you for mastering the Gekka style. We are clearly at a disadvantage here. But why do you insist that we must fight? You have the two of us in the palm of your hand. Yeah, I'm not buying that for a second. For one, both you and Yen are easily capable of kicking all of our butts alone. And honestly, I'm not even sure if you are alone here. I think you've got some men in this very room. What? Where? It's definitely possible that he's got some Zheng Chao. They're out of sight. It's hard to say. Shadow guys. That would significantly shift the balance of power in this exchange. Right. They could ambush us at any time, while our attention is on the two of them. Geoscan isn't picking up anything, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they aren't here. My, you seem to have gotten some rather strange ideas in your head. Still, if you do not plan to make the first move, then allow us to do the honor. Say assassin, then... Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll try to remember to do that one. The assassin. Shadow assassins. The Shadowsons. Shadow assassins. Right.
Just a second.
Oh. Ah. It's a pleasure to finally make your acquaintance, Judith Lanster. I'm something of a fan myself. Golden Blood is undisputedly my movie of the year. Ah, thanks. Anyway.
It's good to see you again. Been a while, hasn't it?
Go on the hunt? What you got? Oh, there's a bug in here, huh? Right there? Get it. He found them all.
That it has. You've been doing quite well for yourself while I've been away.
That's her rival. Wait, hold the phone. You two know each other? For real? You're like friends or something?
Yeah, although we're not just friends. We're rivals. And we've been that way since the day we met. That was 8 years ago now? We had only just taken up the mantle from our predecessors at that point.
Aww.
Sometimes our jobs put us in conflict with one another, but we got to team up every now and then. We may have been rivals, but we were comrades too.
Who would have guessed?
The memories are coming back to me. We spent many hours discussing the weight of what we had inherited. Before I knew it, though,
You had found your place amongst the stars. You were thriving in a world unbeknownst to me.
Oh, you became quite popular yourself.
Oh, but don't misunderstand. I was truly happy for you. But I was a little sad as well. I felt left behind.
So you left for Crossbell and followed that other path because of me?
Not at all. The path I chose was entirely my own. Having said that, it's possible I was subconsciously influenced by you on some level.
That's the same voice actress?
You're like the brightest star in the sky. I'm just a moon. I can't shine like you, or her.
Yeah.
But I came to know the joy of the stage, as well as being at the center of it. The life of theater has captivated me ever since.
You're not really hiding your identity here.
Just like how the life of cinema has done the same for you.
You know, I'm almost jealous. When I was struggling to find my way, you lent me an ear and your wisdom. Nah, you never needed my help, though. You found the path you wanted to follow all on your own.
Ears are clipping through your shoulder.
I did. And now I'm going to show you everything I've learned during the time we've been apart.
I'm curious to see which of us has grown more these past 4 years.
As am I. Let's do this.
Wing.
I think I'll add my own fuel to the fire. So, I've got a score to settle, and I'm not gonna be satisfied until I beat the ever-loving shit out of you.
Very well. I hold your potential in high regard, little conqueror. Let's see if you manage to break out of your shell. Show me that my confidence in you is not misplaced.
I'll do more than that, you four-eyed bastard!
Wait. Well, I'm glad that he's fired up at least. Me too. Had a pretty damn good time fighting your predecessor. Hopefully you can measure up. Oh, for a second I thought I was only gonna be fighting like 2-on-2.
Think you can see through our plan?
Allow me to suggest a proposal. You have been
What are you doing to me? Oh god, he buffed up. The combination. Alright, so Barry?
A boost would work here.
Boost worked just fine. There we go.
Going
One
on.
boost. Another boost.
A chance.
Got some HP on him.
Time for the main event. Vandalize! Raid! Here goes. Brace yourself. Make it count, Aaron.
Activating skill.
with the bang! Soar for me!
Boost gauge limit removed.
As much as I like you, once you in here, you gotta go, girl.
Going
Just so I can get some defensive action. They're about to like rock my hair.
This'll do the trick. Transmitting code. Activate! You're next!
Activating skill.
Add some more.
Like petals in the wind. This
Oh god, that's craft. So pretty. Exactly why I brought in the shield.
Payback time.
Do your work.
Are you confused?
Approach however you like.
Alright, what do we got here?
Go get him, tiger. Give me your worst.
Gotcha! Here goes.
Approach however
Time for the main event!
Nothing I
Giggle.
can handle.
This is where the real magic happens.
Go, Captain!
Seal's blade.
Go
Good.
time! Activating skill with the bang!
Now, let's crap you assholes down.
Activating skill. Boost gauge.
Nice.
Time for the main event! Vandalize! Raid!
That was careless.
I can.
That's Craft Central. Oz reach rank 5.
Interesting. Very interesting.
And I ain't gonna get an option to like finish them off or something. So.
The time you have spent under Van has clearly done wonders in drawing out your latent potential.
I've been seeing a hell of a lot of combat, that's for sure. You barely broke a sweat through that whole thing, though. Looks like I've got a ways to go.
You sure are something.
Nice that I got to see your S-Craft.
You were way outnumbered, but you still put up one heck of a fight. You're in a class of your own.
I don't think that's true at all. I came at you with everything I had, and that was still the best I could do. I hope my performance didn't leave you disappointed.
Ever.
Oh, you have got to be kidding me.
Best shots. Wow. Look at that. Flip. Like, just molds right into her.
If I had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give you an 11. You were that amazing. I am so jealous of that woman. She has you all to herself.
Heiyue, what if Allie and Rishia hugged? Just, they wouldn't be able to. They'd be like,
And thanks to her, you've grown to be a shining star. She must be really special.
That's one quality the two of you share. You have more in common with her than you might realize.
Yeah, definitely. That was certainly enlightening. Crossbow performances. One woman immediately springs to mind when I think of those things together. Well, we shouldn't eavesdrop anymore. It's rude to pry into someone else's personal life. True, still, I'm glad this whole thing had a happy ending. You're actually on par with your pops. I'm impressed. Me too. You're unrivaled in both strength and looks. I think I might be falling for you. Alright. Wait. Have we seen her, Dad? Or not? Alright. Are we good to call this match decided? Yes, we admit defeat. I had hoped that we could catch you unawares with a trump card, but alas. We have 3 key cards in our possession, and they are now yours. Well, that was easy enough.
Team Heiyue has been eliminated.
Sure, that was a good idea. Ian's gonna get pretty pissed at you. Oh, I very much doubt that. Whether we won or lost was never of any consequence. We came here with the express purpose of witnessing Almata's end. There's the assassins. We can accomplish that while off the game board. Oh, they really were here all along. You were playing your cards close to the chest, I see. We fully intend to abide by the rules, so we will not interfere with the game or its players any further. However, we can still offer aid from the sidelines, should you defeat any of the bosses. We'd be all too happy to take them into our care. Consider giving them over to us instead of those brutes from the guild. Regardless, I will be praying for your team's success. Yen and I will take our leave. He didn't say anything about the assassins taking their leave. I'll see you around, Judith. See ya. Oh. Callbacks are great. Bouncy, bouncy. Hate to see you leave. Love to see you go. I hate dealing with that guy. Even when you have a leg up on him, it feels like he's 10 steps ahead of him. It does feel like he's accounted for the possibility of him losing the battle. He's quite the schemer. I wonder what Muse would be like with that, like those two. I think they met before. Just have to cook up some schemes of our own and pay him back tenfold.
How relaxing.
Save. And away we go.
I've got this.
Two. CP and Van need CP. And Van's gonna get it first. Because just in case that rock guy shows up.
Looks like a chest.
Beginning countdown.
Make it count.
Activating skill.
Hit him hard. Give me everything you got, sucker.
Activating skill.
Good. Hopefully I got some nice data.
Very well done.
Let's get to work.
This is it. Activate charts.
Make it count.
Keep your guard up.
Don't mind
That's
if
exactly why I brought his ass in.
Payback time. That's far enough.
Now's your chance to boost.
Going all in. Struggle all you want.
Go get him, Tiger.
Give me everything you've got. Let's party.
Transmitting code. Activate. Bearing.
Give me everything you've got. Struggle all.
Activating skill.
Here I am.
Go time.
Certain arts work
Give
well
me
on
everything you've
activating
got,
skill.
sucker. Chance. This'll hurt.
Keep your guard up.
Time for a new
Hold
look.
back, you Full boost. Don't hold back,
What's the
man.
matter, huh? Quit stalling and make up your mind. Show me what you got.
Flames protect us.
Keep your guard up.
Quit stalling and make up your mind.
Flames protect us.
Got you! You're screwed now!
I'll lend a hand.
See you around.
Boost
Kick.
removed.
Nice. That went great.
Pretty hot shit, man.
That's all clear.
Threat level high. Be extremely cautious.
Ah, bastard.
Like hell you are. Payback time.
That's far enough. Lapless code. Activate. A chance. Time for
Crit the boot.
Guess I've gotten.
Ben's dead. Fuck.
Here's our chance.
First time someone's died.
I need to rest up.
I owe you one. I'm going.
Yeah.
Theo, we need help.
Crit.
Ow. This'll hurt. Bam! It's over. Make it count, Aaron.
Very dangerous.
Go get him, Tiger.
Certain items.
Activating skill.
Eat this. Have some more.
Here I go.
Initiating skill.
That's my humble little specialty. Simply beautiful, aren't they? You're next.
All you now. I'll take it from here.
Make it count.
There.
Thanks. Not bad. Bring it on. This'll hurt. Over here. All for you. Here's our chance.
Yeah.
Go get him, Tiger.
Hey, Dash. Thanks for following Provo. Appreciate it. How you doing tonight?
Let's party!
Can I kill it before he kills a bomb? Should I go for...
Go get him, Tiger.
Go for here. Won't hurt anything. Yeah, welcome. How you doing?
Gotcha! Go already!
Vitamin Small, your host, getting into some Daybreak. I would have it as my game played, but Trovo don't like to update their games very well.
Going all in.
Yeah, pay me $20, and I'll start updating some games. Like $20 an hour. Just I will add all your games. I don't need that. Give me $10 an hour. Just a little side gig, something. I'll go on there and add all the games.
Go get him, Tiger.
So you're a fan of the Trail series? Alright, she needs...
Going all in.
Activating drive.
Certain arts were activating skill.
Down!
Got a stun in there too. Very nice.
That looks like a nice chest.
Couldn't take your eyes off me, right? That wasn't half bad, Aaron.
Oh yeah? So... We played them all, I take it? That was a tough fight. Blind too. Take that. That button. Alright, so that's gonna go on.
Time to update this.
Oh, no, that's not what I want. Oh, yes, it is. I want.
Update this.
Oh, no, it's not slots. Get that. Play. Getting her auto crest. Crisis Force increases all parameters when starting command battle with near death. Ugh, wow, that's nice, but generate medium HP after command battle. So we need earth and water. That's what we need. Earth and water. Huh. So, what do we need for that second one? 1 more earth, 5 more water. You can at least get water on that.
Adjustment complete.
Field. Oh, not that one. So, enough water. Heat water. Four. 5. Actually, probably preferred.
New skill confirmed.
This gives me that EPU charger. That's it. Tax on Social Security. Yeah, I've heard he wanted to do something like that. Be really nice. They should be taxing that anyways. But I started with the Trails of Cold Steel. Fair enough. I did. When I first started playing this game, it was recommended by DJ Anime, friend of mine, fellow streamer. She wanted me to play the Cold Steel games. And I learned more about the series. I was like, well, if I'm going to play this, I'm going to play in order. So I started with the Sky, went to all of them. And I don't regret it. Alright, so that's good. Okay, that's not too bad. Space Wind. Probably get both of those once I upgrade her. I need something with a stronger Earth. I'll figure it out when we get there. There we go. Oh, it's a wonderful series. I love it. Have you seen the 2 movies, V for Vendetta and Some of Fears? I've seen V for Vendetta, but I haven't seen Some of All Fears. Which one? What's that one about? Wait. The whole point, I have... Flying can go on extra. Defense hit. Defense HP mind. Does not need a mind. That has to go on weapons or extra. This is an extra. Oh, it's arts. The extra. Okay, so let's do this. Got action 3, doesn't it?
Skill set updated.
2 on you.
Skill set updated.
I did. About the deep state, trying to create a false flag to trigger World War? I have to check that out. If you could, just send me that in chat or something like that. Discord, X, whatever. And I'll have to check that out. Yeah, the movie plays an opera song compelling the elimination of the deep state. Because at the end of the rally, they play that opera. Wow, that's deep. Yeah, that's wow. Don't mind us, Dash. We occasionally have a little chit chats like that, but I don't drag on too long with them. All right, so we gotta go around here. And constant parroting of the voting.
Gotcha! This is snooze you activate shots! Too slow! Go, Catra!
5th of November. Alright.
Now's your chance to boost. Some are activating skill.
Have some more! God, initiating skill.
Make it
Hurry, go already! Have some more!
Couldn't take your eyes off me, right?
Somebody's busting that! This is it! Activate shots! Give me everything you've got!
Keep it up! It's working!
Patra needs some CP.
Now's your chance to boost.
There we go!
Aaron!
A good chance for a shark boost.
I keep forgetting.
Go get him.
Here's a little more.
If you could.
Sucker.
Activating skill.
Very nice. So,
Go get him.
I won't particularly ask what your favorite of all of them is, because I know it's really hard to do.
Let's party.
So,
Go
what's your overall opinion per series? Like, favorite game per series? Of the Sky, the Crossbow, Cold Steel, and I don't know if you played this one yet. I'm pretty sure you have if you're into it.
Here's our chance.
Now's your
I might even played the second one.
Go time. Here's a little more. That's what you
83.
get.
That wasn't half bad, Aaron.
I'll work my magic.
Only a wind. Lightbreaker. Time. Auto quick. Chance of. It's so hard to see this stuff. Of gaining quick when taking an action command battle mode. Okay, so if I get time, 7.
That's a single element slot.
That's worth 6. Time, yeah. Freaking stealth. I want that one. We need time. Two. Line. 2. 1. Recent Kirk. I should have that on ban, but I'll keep him as is. It's good to have. Steel. We need some time. Other action, maybe. Not too bad. For that one. 3. Got an action. I'll just keep it like it is for now. Alright, let's go. Sounds good.
That's all clear.
This way. Not sure.
Here goes.
I'm going. Looks like some good loot.
Up here. Save just in case. I don't think it'll be a fight, but we're gonna give it a save anyways. So, what route did you take in this one? Dash. Like, I went with Ouroboros. But I have a quick ad break because I will be right back. I'm on Twitch side. They forced me to have ads, so I just take an overall break. Play ads on the Trovo side. Alright, there we go. Meanwhile, I'll admit, we underestimated you and your men. Chasm Alfred.
I understand the battle with the Knights wore you down. But even I can see the wind hasn't been knocked out of you entirely. I suggest you push a little harder. Otherwise, you may not live to regret it.
You are not our primary target. We have an ace in the hole. We would be fools to show you our full hand. You seem to be under the impression that we are the ones who are cornered. Allow me to dispel that illusion right here and now.
Huh?
Another of it's Kariat's units. It's on our 6.
So, you split your team in half from the start. A clever deception. You clashed with the Knights as one unit to mask your true numbers from the other teams. Or perhaps you intended to mislead us specifically?
Up to this point, we only showed our right hand. We kept our left firmly in the dark so we could pull it at an opportune time. There are many formidable foes here, Heiyue, Ikaruga, and the Society included. But you are without question the greatest threat of them all. That was why we led you here, using ourselves as bait, and now the tables have turned.
I commend your strategy, but you are once again underestimating us. You should have taken your own words to heart. Men, switch from formation A6 to A4. Maintain fire on the targets while doing so.
Your men are well trained, but I cannot fathom the meaning of that formation.
Objective changed from encirclement to suppression. The Buster Lance limiter has been disabled.
Give room, that's why. What is he up to?
Men, stay out of the line of fire. I will end this in one fell stroke.
Hot fuck.
Team Iscariot A has been eliminated. Team Iscariot B has been eliminated.
Glad his men have fallen. Real? They seem so strong. Since when do they have 2 teams? And they both lost at once? How? It's possible that their battle with the 2 dominions left them in a rather precarious state. I was just thinking, I might be able to do something to mix it up. So, a command would proc your points on Twitch, so you can use those commands from there. I wonder if I could do that. I'm sure there's a workaround for it. Oh no. It's possible the battle with the 2 dominions left them in a rather precarious state. Right, said that part. Hiccups. If both units were eliminated at the same time, then it may be his handiwork.
Today, 7 teams have been taken out of the game, leaving 8 remaining. It won't be long now before one of you has enough keycards to advance.
What do you do?
Muster up your courage and come face me in the depths, if you dare.
One moment. The number he gave don't add up. 12 teams have been eliminated, 7 today and 5 yesterday, and there are 8 remaining. I was like, I do this for a living. Whatever. That would mean there are 22 teams. And that does not match the number they gave out at the start. I feel so shitty because I couldn't really do that simple math. Right. They said there were 19, didn't they? They did. Begs the question, where did the other one come from? He had to correct himself on that earlier. Either he can't do basic math. I do this for a living. I'm a blackjack dealer. Like, what's 7 5, right? 12. But the new team has entered the scene. The latter is more likely to me. That's not fair. They can't just add teams after game's already begun. I don't think they're adding anything, actually. There were supposed to be 20 teams from the start, remember? Each underground entrance had 1 key card allocated to it. Every team got a card that was registered in their name, which they could use to open their assigned entrance. But one of those entrances went unused. That was ours. So someone stole it, huh? Bold move. Yeah, everyone was working under the assumption that the Society was using the entrance. Of course, you guys had already snagged that keycard at the time. Though it's probably became invalid once you joined our team. My theory that the surveillance system issued another one once that happened. Oh, I didn't even think of that. The surveillance system favors fairness above all else. So it's logical follows that if someone obtained that newly issued replacement keycard, they'd be registered as the 20th team. I'm gonna guess it's a lane. Because they already got kicked out. So, could she not register again as a different team? So we have another team to worry about. If it was a violation of the rules, we would have been informed of it this morning. Which tells me this must be a loophole. Stutter. I haven't a clue as to their aim, but I can't help but be impressed by their ingenuity. If we take all of these facts into account, there are only a few possible candidates. There must be someone we met in the game that knew about us joining forces with another team. Yet another mystery to add to the pile. That's the last thing we need right now. Ren. Wait, it couldn't be. Yep, it's probably Ren. Well, there's no point stressing over it. If they're starting out today, they're going to be short on cards. We've already got 6 we need, so we just need to book it to the end of the zone. Time to put the soldier boy out of commission. Let's do this, you guys. Yeah, we better hurry. The time limit's creeping up on us. So let's get moving. Do it! This is all going according to plan. At this rate, though, the team that'll reach Alexandre is sure to be...
So this was your end game. I was curious as to why you were wandering around by your lonesome. Turns out you just wanted a little private time with me. Or perhaps you're here to fight. How daring.
Wrong on both counts. I'm not so foolish as to attack you outside of the game's framework. That's not a risk I'm willing to take. I'm certain you rigged the nuclear device to explode should anyone lay a hand on you. You've probably done the same to one of the other bombs as well.
Mm-hmm.
You do realize that nobody likes a Miss Know-It-All, yes?
I'm not here to strike you down, but I am here to strike a deal.
Oh.
I want information, and you're going to tell me everything I want to know.
What's in it for him?
In return, I'll add a little dash of excitement to your game. How about it?
Oh, how interesting.
Very interesting. Alright, let's go. Respawn? Certainly did.
Looks like some good loot.
Oh, we missed one. Can't have that now, can we? I can go back. Should be able to go back.
I'd go for physical attacks.
Let's miss the chest. Yeah. Too far though. I would have been mad. No.
How relaxing.
This looks like a stopping point.
How relaxing.
So. Cut the boss, apparently. Tired of the goons? What do you mean the goons? Oh, I already fought them all once. They just respawned. Joel. I haven't used yet.
Thanks for that. Thanks for that. I'm full. I'm full. Thanks for that.
Yeah, Alexandre likes to do that shield thing. Oh, everything. Status. You. Fairy. Healed up and some DPS going.
Keycards confirmed. The door has been unlocked.
Because I'm scared. Oh, he's a defensive boss. I know it. Those are the worst. Alexander Anderson.
So, Team Arkride Solutions is the first to arrive once again. I certainly didn't anticipate that.
You're one of the people responsible for the incident in Basel. About time we settled the score, you son of a bitch.
I never imagined fate would bring us together once more. It's almost as if our destinies were meant to be entwined.
Probably wasting my breath asking this, but you mind surrendering? It'd save us a lot of trouble.
Never. I have yearned to find a place where I can die. And now that I have, I do not intend to submit so readily.
He has taken the drug enhancement. How can you not feel a lick of shame using that crap? Don't you have any pride? I thought you were a soldier. Long since abandoned that path, and I have no need to cling to a soldier's code of honor. I left that all behind the moment I murdered my own father and betrayed the man I swore to serve. What? Did what? My lord was amongst the vilest of men. He cared not for anyone but himself. When his own country turned to salt and collapse... Oh! He turned his back on his people and fled. Salt pail. My family, his royal guardsmen, followed suit. I was only 5 at the time. My father trained me in martial arts so that I could serve our master. Though, as my lord grew in age, so too did his greed. He longed to reclaim his home. His moment arrived when a leader of the northern Jaegers who ran the country into his absence fell in battle. That sounds familiar. He seized the moment to begin his conquest, moving to occupy the city of Heliask. Oh, yeah. Alright. He ordered us to assist. His lofty ambitions had no hope of coming to fruition, though. We quickly found ourselves surrounded. As we scoured for any means of escape, our Lord gave my father and I an order. Forge an opening by slaying our poverty-stricken countrymen. That's fucked up. That was one order I could not carry out. I may not have lived in the city for long, but they were still my people. My father sensed my hesitation, branded me a traitor. Then he challenged me to a duel to the death, even though he did not wish to do so. Depended on it, weaving between strikes from his iron fist and trading blows from below. In the end, I was the victor. As my fist pierced his chest, his final words were, "Be a prisoner no more." Aww. I fled. I abandoned my master and became a soulless wanderer. I lost everything. My people, my home, the place where I was meant to die. Then 5 years ago, I met my new master here in Calvert. I see. So it all began with the Salt Pail crisis 30 years ago. You were there when that all went down, weren't you, Master? The people in Northumbria are finally beginning a new life anew. But they had to endure so much to get there. And still nowhere. Have we learned anything why it happened? I think, didn't they go over that during the Reverie aspect? What could have caused it? Or have we not learned anything about the Salt Pails? I think there was a testing ground, right? Such a sad story. Your former master sounded like the scum of the earth.
That's putting it lightly. He was a real piece of shit by the sounds of it.
Yeah, I watched the anime for the Northern War. Played the game, but the gacha game was terrible. I just, it's not ringing a bell. What? Right, I know that due to that, the one girl became the assassin. Trained. I don't recall what exactly caused the Salt Pail.
But you don't get to use him or that sob story as an excuse for what you've done. Not on my watch.
I know. My hands are stained with the blood of many innocents. My path was set in stone from the moment I first encountered my master. He is a man who lives to spread fear wherever he walks. He may as well be a reaper in human form. And that is the perfect kind of master for a fiend who murdered his own father in cold blood.
No, that wasn't cold blood. You literally had to defend yourself.
He saw right through me. He knew I was looking for a place where I could die, and he promised to grant my wish.
Okay, I've heard enough. Time for me to finally avenge my bros. By opening your goddamn eyes to the truth, I'm gonna show you just how misguided you really are!
His story. That is Sarah Fee. Yeah. For anyone that we encountered. Guy that died in the robot battle was green. It's much better. Oh, you talking about the mercenary dude? Who was riding the Goliath one? Yeah. Yeah.
You have grown substantially since our first meeting. I can see it in your eyes. Words no longer hold any meaning here, then. Will this be my final resting place? Or will it be yours? Let us find out.
Bring it!
Our foe is jumping at the chance to throw everything away. I say we let him. After we wear him down, of course.
Deploying shards. This guy's a fast one, so be on your guard.
Let's play!
I won't hold back.
Alright, what do we got here? Oh, Fee, you're glorious.
Going all in.
Come on. What you doing?
Breathe onto us.
Oh. His ball's right there.
Let's party!
Looking for that moth? 208,000 HP.
Attack me if you dare. Brace yourself.
Some hits in there. We get it.
Vandalize! Raid!
Come on. We'll get it. Look at them all.
Give me everything. Time for the main event. Vandalize! Raid! Won't break this. Diamond Guard!
Yeah, but I got 2 S-crafts on you, so that's fine.
Go get him.
Transmitting code. Activate.
Won't you play with these little ones? They're simply beautiful, aren't they?
I'm bursting with you.
You're out there.
Go already. Have some more.
Dispatching shield.
Uh-huh.
My move now.
Oh.
Give me everything you
There's
got.
next. S-crap she'll do.
Go get him, Tiger.
This'll hurt.
He's still defense. I'll do this anyways to beat him up. Can't see.
Perfect chance.
Hello. Cat butt.
Make it count. Here's our chance.
Time to go all out.
This'll do the trick.
Give me everything you got. Attack me if you dare.
Initializing drive.
Ready for this?
Activating skill.
I hate this. Vulgar Claw. Go time.
S-crap.
Give me everything you've got. Energy output maximum.
All out.
Energy activating skill. Out with the bang. Soar for me.
Use it again there, buddy. Oh.
Is that all? Boost gauge limit removed. Energy output maximum. Attack me if you dare.
I'm gonna hunt for a moth.
Time to go all out.
Oh, he's about halfway dead, so that's good.
Activating skill with a bang. Soar for me.
Find it. On the hunt, huh?
Boost gauge limit removed.
There. Don't move, Ketra.
You're good.
Win a stun. Can you get another one in there?
Go get him, tiger.
Keep moving, Van!
You're not getting away!
Blast off!
Perfect chance!
Give me everything you've got!
He's on a hunt right now.
Going all in.
Oh, Bob.
Let's party!
This'll hurt! This'll hurt! This'll hurt!
Attack me if you dare.
Make it count. Make it count.
Let's
All right.
party!
Activating skill.
It's over!
Activating skill.
Your turn now.
Sword breaker to go with it. Slow down. Ooh. Gonna be a slow motion on the S-Craft here. I don't know why it's so slow. There it goes. It picked up.
Vortex breaker!
Here's our chance.
There's your bug. Go get it.
Let's party!
This'll do the trick.
Attack me if you dare.
Transmitting code. Activate!
I'm bursting with strength.
Activating skill.
A chance!
Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna fix that real quick.
Quit stalling and make...
Go off for a quick second. Back up real quick. Yeah, that worked.
Keep your guard up.
Capture card. Still stuttery. Like we're just gonna have to deal with it.
Quit stalling and make up your mind!
Alright, let's...
This'll hurt. Show me what you got.
You're not getting away.
Why it's being so slow.
Blast off!
Oh, with the stutters. Terrible.
I won't go down like this.
Oh my, I gotta fix that. Hold on. Close some programs here. Oh, that worked.
Out of my sight.
Perfect chance!
I have blue stacks up and I was watching myself on my other account. As soon as I closed it, it's back to normal.
Keep your guard up.
Make it count.
Attack me if you dare.
So if I do on Aaron.
Keep your guard up.
Breathe on twist. Here goes.
Activating skill.
It's the end of the line. You're finished. Take this. Rampage.
Activating skill. Boost gauge
Here
limit
I go.
broken.
Initiating skill.
Let's get started. Here. It's your call.
Aaron, you're coming out.
Energy output maximum.
Keep your guard up.
Out.
I'll take it from here.
Not bad.
That they get some shield.
This isn't over.
Okay.
Now you like hell you're running.
Oh, question mark under him.
You're up, Arkwright. Give me everything you got. Think fast.
All that damage at the start, it's becoming real slow now.
Perfect chance! Energy output at maximum.
Keep your guard up.
And Grandpa, let's see.
Make it count.
On you now!
I'll take over.
Oh, yeah, yes, you will.
Focus unleashed.
God, let's do this.
Going all in.
Engaging skill.
You're good. Here I go.
Engaging skill.
Cosmo holding rule. Celestial impact.
Boost gauge upgraded.
Did you get him? Oh,
Engaging skill.
do it one more time though. Finish him off some S-crabs.
Cosmo holding rule. Celestial impact. Is this it for me?
You need to like change those out.
You're finished.
So it seems.
Unlike S-craft spams.
We did it!
Yes!
Freaking Catcha's shield, man, is just broken. Like, you don't even... Ooh, it's freaking nice.
Now, strike me down. That is the privilege. No.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The duty of any victor in war. I will not live on in shame for a moment longer. So, do it. This place will be my tomb.
Sorry, but no. That's not how we roll. You said earlier you aren't following your code of honor anymore, so we won't either. We aren't even soldiers to begin with.
The warriors of Kruga don't believe in senseless murder. And that's exactly what this would be.
There you have it. I get that you have a death wish and all, but we aren't exactly the wish-granting type. You're out of luck, bud.
So, I failed to meet death yet again.
Damn right you have. You aren't getting off the hook that easily. Not after all you've done. You're gonna carry the weight of your sins for the rest of your life. I'll make damn sure of that.
What he said. And once you're done living out your life with that weight on your back, maybe the whole be a prisoner no more bit from your dad will finally sink in.
You people are quite strange. Had I met someone like you after I left my home, my life would have taken a different course. Perhaps a better one, even. Nevertheless, it's too late to turn back the clock.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Too late to work back the clock. Get to the chopper.
You fool!
Finish him off. Risk injury to stop him. Finish him off.
Go!
Gut shot.
Damn it. You used me?
They're strong enough to survive. Yep.
Sorry, but there's no going back for me now. Finally, I can go to the place I belong.
This one's on me. I underestimated just how deep his despair ran, and I let my guard down.
He tried to force Van's hand, just so he would kill him.
Tried. He did. I'll kill him anyways, but gave me a good reason.
I can only hope he has found peace at last.
We'll have to carry this sin with us. Just as with Fiona.
Yeah, I know.
Van.
Yes.
Remember, we promised to share your burden. You aren't alone.
The Middle Zone boss, Alexandre, has been defeated. Zone clear. Round 2 complete.
You've done it again! You made short work of that round. A splendid job all around, players. Thanks to you, this game's going rather smoothly. Keep up the good work.
Shut up, you bastard.
Wouldn't it be funny if the chaos mode for this guy, thanks to chaos, would be to keep him alive?
Ugh, just hearing that grating voice makes me want to puke.
Oh, stop it. You're making me blush. Tomorrow will be the last day of the game. The climax is nearly upon us. The third and final round will begin at 7 a.m. Try not to sleep in. You wouldn't want to miss it for the world.
I'd do that. If that was a chaos choice, yes, I'd do it. Never-ending bomb. Boy.
Who will win? Who will lose? Will one of the 8 teams make it to the boss in time? Or will you go the way of the Cray villagers? Well, we'll find out soon. Au revoir.
Tomorrow will no doubt be taxing on all of us.
We will have to traverse both the lower floors and the remnants of the palace. The latter of which is where their leader lies in wait.
It's a lot for sure, but I think we can manage.
We've come this far, and nothing can stop us now.
Nothing's gonna stop us now. Alexander defeated. The journey through the middle zone was now at an end. They returned to the surface, carrying his remains with them. Chaos. Of course, once I max out my chaos, I'll be going probably gray. Maybe law. I don't know. I think I could probably gray. I think gray would be easier to get to 4. Another big update for another Eden. I'll look into updating it. I got a while before I have to. I can play it. It's my next game. That concludes the report.
That's one less problem to contend with.
Didn't die, huh?
I'm afraid we cannot compromise on our mission. You should focus on your primary task as well.
That outcome does not change any of our plans, however. How fare the arrangements for the other target?
They are complete, sir. We have given a report to the captain and secured permission to execute the target. Are you certain you will not require our aid, sir?
I would prefer to operate independently while on the surface. You can gather intelligence in the meantime.
Go to my Steam LA time was me downloading the update. I actually finished off the Pixel Remaster of 4. Did 100% completion on it. I was like, I'm at the end. So I was like, oh no, I missed one. I can't go get the monster, right? As I was going through, I was like, wait. I have a save file from back then. And it works for, like, once you beat it, it works for all the time. Like, you have full access of it. So I was able to go back. And it wasn't until, like, the very end, I'm almost at the final boss, that I realized that you can do ×4 experience and money. And counters off. Didn't know. But I was only damn near 70 before that. Grinding. So, I'm gonna I already own them, so I'll probably play 5 tomorrow. I would prefer to... Oh, you said that.
Let the preparations for the heretic hunt begin.
Yes, sir. I think it's a really good game, then. Got your interest. Still searching for that? Go on a hunt. After the second round came to an end, they parted way from their allies and returned to the hotel. However, they would have an early start the following morning, so they decided to prepare for the next round in advance. As such, they took a short rest and set off again that evening. November 21st, 6 p.m. Nighttime activities. There wasn't nearly enough sleep. I'm just about running on empty here. Exhausted too, so I understand. Just try to hold out a little longer if you can. Hang in there. I believe in you, Aaron. Okay, spare me the motivational talk. I'll make it. Just wish I had the energy to hit the town afterwards. If hitting the town is even crossing your mind, you're fine. It's only 6 p.m., so all the shops in the city should still be open. Good deal. Let's do as much prep as we can, and maybe we can take on a request or two if we're feeling up for it. Don't overdo it with them, though. Getting through the tomorrow is our top priority. Rather not stay up too late if I can help it. It's bad for your skin. It's getting smooth as wavy bottom. Unless there's an urgent matter that requires our attention, we should make it back to our room at a reasonable hour. Nighttime activity with the kiddos. Alright, when you're getting control of the night, there isn't much to do. You can go to East District and either side. You can see 2 optional events. With that done, if you funds earlier, you can try finishing shopping whenever you or 2 optional side quests for the night. Okay, so
Double checking your plans?
yes, where we go? Cathedral East.
What are we waiting for?
Save. Done. Calls right here. Oh, Master Bearguard. Bearguard. Hey, how is it? Bearguard? Bearguard. Guard. Bugguard. I can never remember. So, you're with them now, huh? Indeed. I am aiding the Spriggan and his friends with their work. If you guys getting our master wrapped up in your criminal bullshit, I'll pummel your asses into the ground. Hey, we ain't criminals. We're just handymen who help those in need. And our door's open to both of you, too, assuming you get cash to burn. Actually, I think I can give you a sweet discount since you're fellow students of the Master. Fellow students? Sorry, but there's no way in hell we'll accept you as one of Master's pupils. Not now, not ever. And if the Master told you to? You needn't be so harsh on him. Nor should you worry about me. I have been rather enjoying myself, as a matter of fact. My time with him has served as a sobering reminder that there is still much I have yet to see and do in this world. By the way, where's the ice Kuryats? is Scariot. Scariot? I can't. Where's the other guy? Don't sense them anywhere. I don't want to call them the escargots. I might just do that. They're probably lying low as we speak. Damn cowards. Looking forward to laughing in their stupid faces. We get booted out of the game. Did you find your ball? We learned that they were beaten, and that there were two groups of them at the same time. I was shocked. 1-2 punch. Shocking 1-2 punch. Probably tried to pinch or attack on some team and got their asses handed to them anyway. Go. Pull them off. Can't see. You are dead, huh? Huh. For hunting mode. 13 for that moth. Bunch of friggin' losers. Not to defend them, but our battle may have contributed to their loss. I imagine they were worn out. If you go up against a team like Marduk, with anything less than full strength, defeat is an inevitability. Do you believe they faced Marduk as well? They fought Kasim? These guys sound like they're off the rockers. Off their rocker? I'd love to throw down with them someday. Right, Shirley 2.0. Of course, we are not here to pick fights with the assailable opponents. We have another objective. Pardon me. Oh, that's right. You're looking for something, aren't you? As a matter of fact, as our master has no doubt informed you, the primary task of the Graal's Ritter is recovering the sealing away artifacts. We assign top priority for cases like this, where they are being irregularly abused. Words. Where is it? Buddy? It'd be awesome if we could bring down Armada at the same time, but that's not our main goal here. It doesn't hold true for the escargots. Iscariots. However, their directive is the defeat, or rather slaying, of heretics. The sword that Mafia boss had in the video is an artifact, correct? Certainly believe so. All evidence available to us points to that fact. If I'm not mistaken, Malchior's dagger and bombs, Olympia's angel, and Auroch's armor and hairbolt are artifacts as well, yes? Where the hell did you find these? Think so, yeah. Won't be easy to beat them with those things at their disposal. The artifacts were supposed to be rare. Feels like everyone and their mother's got one now. Nothing wrong there. One artifact's usually bad enough. The thought of dealing with upwards of 4 is giving me a splitting headache. Ordinarily, I would urge you to stay away from these miscreants, even if you emerge the victor. However, we do not have the luxury of choice right now. I don't think we've got to worry. Master's with them, but they're in good hands. Sure, I can compete against them without my stigma, but I will do all that I can. However, regardless of how the game pans out, we will need your help in recovering and sealing away the artifacts at the end. I will be depending on you when the time comes. Of course, Master. We won't let you down. Yeah, he is really loved, ain't he? So, go. Talk to them at the Persian Inn.
Double checking your plans?
They're inside the building. So. Think.
Double checking your plans?
I guess we're off.
Up there. Be darling. And melons. Oh, hey you guys. It's good to see you again, Judith. The hell are you two doing together? Your favorite girls? They're chatting up, of course. They fought side by side together back in Crossbill. You've met a lot of good people since you've moved there. Yes, although my reasons for moving there were self-indulgent. A lot of good came from that decision, including meeting the members of Thor's Class 7. Oh yeah, weren't they the people who put a stop to the Great Twilight? Yep, I was one of them. If you like, I can tell you more about my classmates someday. Lots to talk about with them. Sounds great, let's do that. But in order for them to have the opportunity, we have to put a stop to Armada's scheme. It was a year and a half ago. Pretty familiar with the members of the class, so there's lots of us to talk about. Get the chance, we'll tell you all about them too. Let's see, the tutor probably on that already, but I was able to choose my own path. They might be predecessor. Two of them gave the opportunity to similar to who have helped Fee find her own calling. Okay. Go get the side quest. District.
Double checking your plans?
Taking off now.
Some variation in dialogue if you complete the side quest Race in the Capital in Chapter 4. Like, oh god, it's gonna be a long one. Do my best not to get irritated.
What do we have here?
Lost Lord Lucio. After picking up the side quest, go meet the client in the lobby of the hotel.
Double checking your plans?
You must be the fixers. I've been waiting your arrival. My name is Ino. I'm the executive assistant, the president of Itwas. Says you're the one who issued the request. Tell us more about it. You fill us in on what you're looking for. Certainly. We're trying to find the president's grandson, Lucio. Trying to and his friends. Wait, ain't that the name of the high blood brats? Oh, yep, racer dudes. Gross. Ah, you know them. You mentioned in your request that they went missing. When's the last time you heard from them? Not the issue. Even if we had gone a month without contacting us, we wouldn't consider that a cause for concern. Lucio spends most of his time riding with his friends and causing trouble with every which way. So he rarely ever comes home. Why put out a missing person request? We received a call from Lucio a few hours ago. Yeah, find out more. Okay. Fine. There was a lot of interference, so we couldn't make out what he was saying. Then the call was abruptly cut off. Tried to call him back several times after that. But there was no response. Definitely concerning. I'm sure he wasn't just screwing with you. That's entirely possible. It is. However, just before the call ended, I swear I heard him say, "Save me." After discussing the matter with the president, we just decided to request your assistance. If what you say is true, then we must act swiftly. You considered contacting the guild or the police about this? Discuss the possibility with the president? Determined that it was a matter that required discretion. If the media catches wind of this, it could turn into quite the scandal. Oh, so the president values the company's reputation over his own grandson's safety. Please don't hold his decision against him. He is in a position of responsibility, and he's stuck between a rock and a hard place here. What should we do, Mr. Arkwright? Accept it. Sure, I'll take the job. Not every day you get a request from the family that runs Itwas. Hope you've got a nice reward in store for us. Of course. So where should we start looking? What if they already left Oracion? Then the High Bloods are as good as gone. Let's not go there just yet. We haven't even begun our investigation. Oh, what you doing? Attacking me? Get him off? Find it? Oh boy. I'd like to inspect the data on the phone that received Lucio's call. May I see it? I promise I won't look into anything unrelated. Understood. Let me go fetch it. Here you are. Patra took the communication device from Eno. Eno. Return to my work, so I'll leave the rest to you. Good luck with your search. I'll be fine, Lucio. Safe and sound. That would hurt, cat. That was your claws. Find a little buddy. Where's your friend? Balls. I can't see. You find anything. That's all I can see out of this. You find anything else? Look, my own little monitor over here. Yet. Can't see. Go get it. Get it. Take some time to analyze this on my own. Would you like me to assist? That'd be great. Got it. Signal from the source transmission is weak, but fortunately for us, there aren't any devices interfering with the connection. Pinpointing the location was much easier than I thought. So, where are they at? They're at the North District. We'll find them in the Labyrinth entrance, next to this exchange shop. It just so happens to be the entrance the Society was going to use. What? The Society's involved in this? Guess it's not impossible, but I don't think they'd waste their time messing with some punk-ass kid. Regardless, I suggest we make haste. Right, let's head over.
Let's hurry up and finish this.
Go.
Double checking your plans?
District.
Taking off now.
Pick the theater door. Cinema?
Why, I'd recommend everything here.
Oh, look at the time.
See, there's a couple of different spots. Gathered. So, let's check the theater door. The cinema, Southwest District. South. This is this one. Just in case. Oh, okay. So yeah, hidden entrance first. And then we go the other spots. Yeah, they are. It doesn't look good. With a bomb, should probably keep our distance. What in the blue blazes? There, how's it going? Rather poorly, if you can plainly see. Why don't you cease with the pointless questions and help us? Will do. Be paid to get you out of this jam, after all. Then hurry the hell up and do something about this. Would you mind explaining the situation first? Are you blind, woman? We're being held against our will. So, just get us out of here already. How can they? We've got these restraints. We will force them off, they'll blow up. I recognize that machine. Looks just like the one we saw earlier today. Those look like Markio's bombs. Alright, start talking. If you want us to save you, then you're gonna need to fill us in on all the details. Very well. For the past few days, some people were never seen before started coming in and into these underground areas. We weren't too hot on that. We wanted to know what they were up to, so we snuck in there. And that's when we came face to face with that scrawny-looking psycho. Had some weird-ass mint hair. Huh? He said something about wanting to drown us in our blood for trespassing, and then he attacked us. We tried to gang up on him, but he just knocked us all out in one swipe. When we came to, we were here. Well, I think the culprit is fairly obvious. Yeah, this case has Macchia written all over it. Surprised you didn't kill him. Hate to say it, but it kind of sounds like you brought this on yourselves. Yeah, this whole room reeks of dumbassery. Did you only come here to mock us? Yes. Chaos. I demand that you get rid of these blasted bombs, even if you have to throw yourselves on them to do it. I'm sure my grandfather is paying you a fortune and have to save us. And I'll even add a little extra to sweeten the deal. I can even pay double what your low-life good-for-nothings will all make throughout your entire lives. A couple of bodies for a lifetime of comfort. Sounds like a pretty good trade to me. Oh, just leave him there. You have some nerve. Is it wrong if I want to help him even less now? Nope, I was just thinking the same thing. Yep, we're out. Good luck getting out of this one on your own. Huh? What do you mean? I mean, you said it yourself. We're just some low-life good-for-nothings. Bunch of dignified upper-class gentlemen shouldn't be taking help from the likes of us. Should have realized you had this under control, so we'll just see ourselves out. Please. Hey, don't go. Say something, damn it. Can't get out of this ourselves. Please, wait. Are you seriously leaving here with me here to die? I'm the grandson, but it's precedent, yeah. And? No way to ask someone for help, my guy. Try again. This is your last chance. I'm sorry. Please, save us. I don't want to die here. Good enough. Oh, thank goodness. For a second I thought you were actually going to bail on us. So, do you know for sure that those things are bombs? Yeah, that lunatic set one off right in front of us. Just thinking about it is giving me the goosebumps. Over again. Did he say anything about how to disarm them? I kind of doubt he'd tell them that. Actually, I wouldn't put it past him. He does love his theatrics, after all. I could see him giving them a clue or two for us to decipher. Yes, it's exactly what he did. You can disarm the bombs with a password. How do we figure that out? You have to solve the Orosian quiz. A what now? I said the Orosian quiz. Don't make me repeat myself. That bastard made us memorize the questions. He said the answer would help you find the password. He loves screwing with us, doesn't he? Why am I not surprised? So what's the question? For your sake, I really hope you didn't forget them. Of course not. There are 4 in total, so each of us are committed to one to memory. Why did you have to do that in that way? Couldn't you just remember them all? It is likely beyond their capabilities. We shouldn't expect so much of them. Damn! Shut the hell up. Thanks to all of your rambling, I went and forgot it. What the hell, Damien? If you forget your question, we're all doomed. Wait a second. It's on the tip of my tongue. Ah, I remember now. The first question was, what is the height of the tallest cathedral in the city? You scared me half to death. The second question was, how many films are currently screening at the movie theater? Third question was, how many years has it been since the Opera House was renovated? The last question was, what's the number of the Orosian's one and only red tram? Oh, he also mentioned that the question order doesn't matter. Got it. I'll memorize them all. I sincerely doubt we'll be able to guess the answers, but should be able to figure them out without too much trouble. Yeah, those questions don't sound too tough. You guys happen to know any other answers? Surely they teach some of that in school around here. You seriously expect us to remember such trivial numbers? Yeah. Whole life. The only numbers that matter are the ones on the speedometer. Oh, and these dumbasses would know nothing. Just have to go find them ourselves then. Just sit tight until we come back. Don't move a muscle, unless you want to be blown to Kingdom Come. You will come back, right? What kind of heartless monster do you take us for? That said, there's a sliver of a chance we'll forget about you guys. If that happens, then, my bad. Please don't forget us. We shall search the movie theater first. It's close by, or it doesn't really matter. But yeah, might as well. We'll have to head to the other two districts for the cathedral and the opera house. Save the red tram for last. It's rare as hell, so we have a wild goose chase on the near future. Now that you mention it, I don't think I've ever seen it. Me neither. We'll about it later. Let's go with the other three spots. So, cinema. On the total number of films I've been showing. Right. I think it might be the best for just to wait out here. Right, you might get recognized. Yeah. I think she's fine. She ain't wearing anything too sexy. So I doubt anyone would connect the dots. Oh, excuse me? You seriously think sexy outfits are tied to my identity? Zoe? Oh, I'm sorry. I mistook you for someone else. Zoe always dressed in such more revealing outfits. It's fine. Do you like movies, ma'am? Yes, I do, young lady. I've seen every film that's in the theater right now. That's convenient. Could you tell us how many films are presently being screened? Of course. Showing 8 films right now. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend Climber's Story, by the way. It's a documentary about mountain climbing. It made me want to try my hand at it. Consider watching it. Thank you very much. If you decide to try mountain climbing, please do be careful. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, dearie. Oh. Now then, enjoy the films here. There's 8 total, more than I had anticipated. They screened them on a rotation. Anyway, got her answer now. She saved us a trip to the reception's desk. Though she caused one of us to fair amount of distress, it seems. Just don't take on sexy roles. I don't just take on sexy roles. Let's leave her to be for the time being. The opera house. Gotta go right now.
Oh, look at the time.
Good thing. South District. Eastern. South District.
Double checking your plans?
Let's get going.
Let's get going. Get it started. Let's get it started. All right. Says, pardon us, sir. Are you employed by the Opera House? I am. Can I help you? I have a question for you, if you don't mind. Do you know when the Opera House was renovated? And we know it happened sometime in the Middle Ages, but we don't know when exactly. No, that's an easy one. It was renovated 16 years after the Calvardian Revolution. That would make it 1116. Oh, it's like a long time ago. 92 years, to be exact. Sure, we'll host a big event 8 years from now. That is, assuming the Opera House lives to see that day. Ha ha ha. The Bulgarian film industry is taking the world by storm. And all the while, operas will be left grasping for air in the wake. Do you think that will happen? Well, I for one don't. It's true that movies are getting more popular by the day, especially with our generation. Both, however, are totally distinct forms of art. Opera is able to capture the magic of a live performance, and it's been refined over decades of iteration and practice. The film industry still has a lot of catching up to do if it ever hopes to be on par with it. Absolutely right. I shouldn't let my anxieties get the best of me. Those are wise words. Do not let your don't let your anxieties get the best of you. Words. To think my faith in opera wavered for even a moment, it's thanks to you that I can lay all my doubts to rest. Think nothing of it, sir. I thank you for answering our question. You can answer a question about that red tram, too. You've been here long enough. So, 92 years is the answer. But wow, Judith. Who'd have thought you could be so nice? And why exactly is that a surprise? I'm a fan of opera, myself. I spend a lot of time studying and strengthening my own acting abilities. I have a stage actress friend, so to thank for inspiring me to do that. Uh-huh. Yet even after all that hard work, I didn't have much to show for it. Turns out, opera's tough. I had to grit my teeth, and I came to that realization. Once the work here is done, we should come to see an opera performance all together. I'd like that. Next. The cathedral in district.
Double checking your plans?
South district.
Double checking your plans?
Yes, I'm double checking my plans.
On my way.
Big ass thing over there. Okay, we need to figure out the height of this place. Gotta be in the triple digits for sure. Wouldn't surprise me. Apparently this is the largest church in all of Calvard. This place is just magnificent as the Empire's Heimdall Cathedral. Like, remember the previous games. So, should we go in and ask one of the sisters about its height? No. Don't think that would be necessary. Can you give us the measurements, Fio? Of course, Catra. Leave it to you. Restore. Measurement scan complete. Nicely done. What is it? 184.34 arc. The sensors were set around to be 100th place. You can also retrieve more exact measurements. Shall I change my settings and repeat the scan? No, that's okay. Don't need the large of a number. Fio sure is useful. Indeed, orbital drone technology has come a long way. Way to go, Robo. Fio is smart. The smartest. At Pat's. Basically one of the team now, aren't you? Let's go. District. 3 locations down. What's left is the red tram. Time of day, it's going to be at the stop in the North District. Wait, you got the tram schedule memorized? A nerd. Hey, I ain't a nerd. I just spent a lot of time looking for the thing as a kid, so its schedule was burned in my memory. Anyway, let's get over there.
Double checking your plans?
Go, go, go!
Red tram. Ah, here's the red tram. Like Van said, the color really makes it stick out. Let's get the number before it starts moving. Hey, look at the reflection. Kind of blurry, but I dig it. They did a good job on that. Looks like it's 3451. Matches the number Fio recorded.
The tram is departing.
Just in the nick of time. And that tram was a real hassle. Surprised that it was. Surprised that it was, given that it's the only tram in the Orosian with a red top. Sticks out like a sore thumb. But it's the only one with that color. The story behind it that, actually, decades ago, the painters who were working on the tram got mixed up about which color to use. They were scheduled to get a repaint job a few days later, but while it was in operation, a string of miracles was being spun. That very tram, separated families reunited and whirling lovers kissed and made up. People were meeting famous celebrities on it too. Soon enough, all the citizens were calling it the Lucky Red Tram. That's a cute nickname. Yep, and it really caught on. So popular that the tram company decided to leave the paint job as is. Since then, they've always made sure to have one red roof tram in operation. A lovely story. It was marketing gold that fell right in the tram company's lap. Helped them get a shit ton of butts and seats. And it's ruined now. We got the tram. Done. Crews have gathered. Check the hidden entrance down there. Choice. I don't know why they blurred that out. Let's return to our client quickly then. Good idea. I'd rather not find a pile of splattered remains when we get back. Aaron, not appropriate. Like pagers? Walkie-talkies? Just in case I screw up. Finally back. What a relief. Really thought you left us for dead. Stop believing. Never stop believing. Sorry for taking so long. Oh, don't keep us in suspense. Did you figure out the answer? Yes, we have all four. Where do we put the answer? Probably in that device over there. Handle that. Wait a second. The bombs will go off if we forcibly disarm them. But are there other trigger conditions? Yeah. They said they explode at midnight if you input the wrong password. Well, this then? No, it's too dangerous. There has to be some other way to do this. Fear will input password. But then you'll be in danger. Fear not. I will be fine. Right, you just have to get the password. Right the first time. Sorry about this, Fio. We're counting on you. Roger. Device inquires a 4-digit password. 4 digits? Hell, thought we just needed to plug in all the numbers we got. What's up, Barbie? Good boy. Seems it won't be that simple. Alright, hey you guys. You remember if the Minty Maniac said anything else? Not sure. Feel like he might have. Can't say I remember. Wait. Hold on. Didn't he say something about the numbers needing to be in the same place? The first spot, the second spot? Not C. Yeah, that totally slipped my mind. Can't see, buddy. Is that supposed to be some kind of hint? Maybe it has something to do with the arrangement? The numbers. You go get that little thing. Over there. Keep from moving. Perhaps the solution will come to us if we review the answers. The Grand Cathedral is 184 arcs tall. There are 8 films being shown at the theater. Blew them up. The side quest for this chapter is really what? Blew them up? Actually, side quest for this chapter is really... Oh, so you can blow them up? No, I want my SP. There are 8 films being shown at the theater. I mean, I did save scum it. I could literally check that out. I could save scum. It's been 92 years since the Opera House was renovated, and the red tram's number is 3451. I think the password is... Oh, I wish I could glue this. Oh, I got you. 3198. 3198. How'd you get that? Working under the assumption that the password pulls one number from each of the 4 answers. The tricky part is figuring out which numbers to pick and what order they go in. But what did he mean by the numbers needing to be in the same place? Does he mean the password and the first digit of each number? Answer: don't think so. We'd have no idea what order to put them in. Right. If he said the question ordered mattered, that'd be a different story. I think he wants us to take a number from the quiz answer and put them in the same digit place. If the password borrowed a single number from each answer, then this is the only combination that works. Oh, see now. Take the 3 from 3451, the 1 from 184, the 9 from 92, and the 8. You got 3198. Makes sense. It's the only logical answer in the scenario. Alright, Theo, I put the password. Understood. 143198. Pull out our shards, guys. Just in case. What the hell? What about us? Fortunately, if we get too close, the bombs may detonate automatically. Oh, way. Book complete. What happens if you put in the wrong one? Ding, ding, ding. Correctamundo. Bendable. I know that voice from anywhere. Malchior. This is a recorded message from your friendly neighborhood Malchior. Don't bother responding to anything I say because, well, there'd be no points. Hi, kitty cat. Anywho, we're well done. You answered the password correctly, so our resident idiots would live to trespass another day. Whoever you may be, whether you're the guild, fixers, or another party, I want to offer you a sincerest congratulations. You narrowly escaped a most gruesome death at my hands. Let's see. Give yourself a round of applause. So help me, goddess. I'll choke the living hell out of that annoying little prick. Oh, by the way, I wouldn't have actually killed you if you got the password wrong. After all, the bombs are all fakes. Fooled you! What the? That piece of shit. I'm gonna kill that bastard. Hopefully this experience has taught you a valuable lesson. Never trespass on other people's gardens. Oh, but if you're feeling a little daring, then by all means, just know that next time I won't show you any mercy. See you later. So done with this. I'm never going back to this place. Coming back. Can't believe the bombs were fake this whole time. Should have known that the one was crazy enough to murder us with bombs, especially over such a minor offense. Did you learn nothing from this? Let's just get you back to the surface. No monsters roaming around. Funny if they blew up afterwards. It's crazy. You just don't know. Yeah. After returning to the surface, Damien, Tebow, and Roger took their leave. Everyone else made their way over to the hotel. Lucio, thank goodness you're alright. Heard all about what happened. Sounds like you were in a lot of danger. Yeah, well, we got out safely, and I guess I got all of you to thank for that. Where's grandfather? Tied up with work at the moment, so he wasn't able to be present. Pity me. For all he knew, his grandson's life was at risk. He should have made time to come here and see what he was okay. Probably delivering a toast at some dinner party as we speak. The man values his company and his mayor above all other things, including his own family. The other reason he didn't contact the bracers or the cops was to protect the company's reputation. He doesn't give a damn about what happens to me. Oh, I get your deal now. Turn into a high-blood punk just to get back at your grandpa. I see this kind of thing happen all the time. Shut up. I may be grateful to you guys for saving us, but that doesn't mean I want you sticking your nose in my business. Well, at least you got one person who was worried about you. And that's your secretary friend right here. He might not show it on his face, but I could tell if it was a bundle of nerves. Really? That's ridiculous. He isn't fooling anyone. No, he is not. Anyhow, you have completed my request. Excellent work, everyone. Wire the money to you momentarily. Now then, Lucio. Prepared a meal for you. Follow me. Right. With a successful job in the bag. Yeah. There's something the matter, Mr. Arkwright. You're thinking about that bomb from earlier, yes? Something that doesn't add up to it. Glad I wasn't the only one who thought so. Just can't make heads or tails about why Melchior didn't use real explosives. House points +5. I just read that. Sorry, Cyber. Even if it was only pranking those kids, it's out of character for him to use fakes. After all, he doesn't give a shit about human life. He went out of his way to set those things up. There's no way he wasn't dead set on killing them. But he spared them anyway. Yeah, that's definitely weird. Do you have any idea? Ow, cat. It's not up here. Go find your moth friend somewhere else. You have any idea where he could have changed his mind? Can't see. Not really. And I don't think there's much point racking our brains about it. Our work is done, so let's get a move on. Grandfather. Huh, what's he doing here? Oh no, that's Elaine's dad. It looked like a lost connection. We're good. My cat just knocked my speaker thing in front of my thing so I couldn't see. What's with the staring? Something on my face. Didn't know they let punks run amok here. The quality of establishment has plummeted in the recent years. A jackass. Glad we avoided him. You're stepping on my keyboard. You could do that without stepping on my keyboard, that'd be great. Glad we avoided him. That's the second time we run into Elaine's father today. Given his expression, I don't think he knows Elaine's back yet. Why would he be here at this hour? No, can't dwell on this right now. Oh. Delta. Thank you for coming, Mr. Claire. So, what was this urgent matter you wanted to discuss? Is it regarding that third-rate activist? Afraid so. Never thought he'd be such a liability. How many times do I have to warn you to keep a tight lid on your connections to him? No. Bye. No matter, we'll deal with him later. Other people I'm more concerned about right now. It's Elma and Claire.
All in a day's work.
Love to see it.
Reward deposited.
We gotta go back to the north.
Your
The
plans?
next one.
Let's get going.
Revenge against A, huh? Gotta go right now. Come on, gotta go right.
Oh, look at the time.
Now, what's it say?
Is alarming. Better look into it. Good. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go.
This market's got
This stuff's straight from the Free Cities. Don't miss it.
Officer Katerina. You're Krima, right? Pride Solutions at your service. See, I'm your co-worker. Katerina. Krima couldn't be due to personal reasons. I'll be issuing the request in her stead. Wait, is that allowed? Shouldn't be. She could be acting without the original client's consent. He's a skeptic. I guess it's best to not be too trusting in this line of work. Got that right. I'm gonna hear you out, though. Why'd you take your place? Allow me to get right to the point. I want to make a different request of you. Please save her. Save Krima from herself. Wait. I haven't even started and I'm already getting a migraine. Alright, give me the deets. I'll start it a few days ago. Prima's beloved, a bracer named Iwan, passed away. Oh, that was one of the bracers that died. He was brutally murdered by someone who we suspect is connected to part of A. It's awful. I feel so sorry for her. Bracer, the cop couple. Oh, that's something I don't hear every day. These two organizations aren't exactly on the best terms at most places. There wasn't very much the case here. That was very much. Krima kept her relationship under wraps, at least for those of us at the station. I heard things were getting serious between the two. They were considering tying the knot, in fact. I wonder if she's so determined to gather information on Armada. Yes, since then, revenge... Oh. Revenge has been the only thing on her mind. Been trying to get there for her. Be there for her. I wanted to help her get through this. But I found out she put up a request on the bulletin board. Ah. He ain't here for that for some reason. Right. I know that's the reason is she started tailing someone on her own. Pardon me? Oh dear. I saw her doing that a few minutes ago. Earlier I had gone by the station to check on her. She was supposed to be on duty, but I didn't see her there. I asked another officer if they knew where she was. They told me she suddenly took time off. After that, I started frantically looking for her around the city. Finally found her in the back alley. She was staring at the entrance of the exchange shop. Just as I was thinking about calling out to her, she left her hiding spot and began following someone from a distance. I'm surprised to hear she didn't call it in. You and me both. That's what we're supposed to do when we spot someone acting suspicious. I just don't understand why she'd go off on her own. There has to be a reason behind her behavior. I'm guessing she's seeking revenge against Armada. And she must want to settle the matter personally. Someone with a power level of 5 is going after someone with a power level of like 10 million. That's probably it. The person she's pursuing may be connected to A. I don't really narrow things down. There's a lot of guys in the underworld with ties to them. I'm worried about the officer. She is in a lot of danger. Danger, Will Robinson. So, back to your request. You said you want us to save her? Yes, that's right. I don't know what her plan is, but knowing her, it'll be a reckless one. I doubt I can stop her, but I trust that you can. Well, what do you think, Van? Sure. Because I need SP. Alright, I'll take the job. Truthfully, I only came here to warn her about sticking her nose where it doesn't belong. We'll find her and bring her here. Even if we gotta drag her back by the ears to do so. Of course. Thank you so much. Let's go to the exchange shop and do some snooping around. Well, she's there, but if we're lucky, we might pick up a trail. Good. Good luck.
Let's hurry up and finish this.
Gotta go.
From the free cities, don't miss it.
Why, I'd recommend everything here.
We're Arkwright Solution. I wanted to ask you something. Alright, shoot. Did you happen to see a female officer here a little while ago? Someone asked us to find her. Yeah, I did. About 30 minutes ago, in fact. Like we hit the jackpot. Did anyone stop by just before her? Yes, actually, there was a man wearing a suit. Picked up a full set of quartz. Oh, it's not too out of the ordinary. Was he, like, a businessman or something? Not really sure. If I'm being honest, he struck me as one of those shady types. Now that I think about it, I've been getting all kinds of suspicious-looking customers lately. Sure if he would put us in that category. Based on his description, I think we can discount the possibility of an Armada leader being the perpetrator. Okay, so we know for sure the officer has been following a man in a suit. Now we need to figure out where they went. I think I can help you there as well. The man said he was going to hit up the weapons shop in the Quincy department store. That officer was pursuing him just like you guys. So I told her where he was headed. Great. We know where they headed. We can find her in a jiff. Let's move, you guys. We got no time to waste.
Double checking your plans?
Let's do this.
Of course we're done. Of course.
Welcome to the Quincy department store, a bastion of history.
That's gone. We're from Arkwright Solutions. Mind if we could ask you something? Did you happen to see a man in a suit and a female officer recently? Yeah, I did. About 20 minutes ago. Two of them had basically just missed each other. Did the guy in the suit say where he was going? Yep, he said we had business at the Philbert workshop. Officer asked where he had headed shortly after. To be trying to follow him. You think he might be some kind of criminal? What's going on? That's what we're trying to find out. But please, don't worry. We'll take care of it. South District. Our next stop is the Philbert workshop. I think it's in the South District. It's interesting he mentioned where he was going. Starting to think it's a deliberate move on his part. You think? Second time he told a shopkeep where he was headed. Could just set up in the middle of the conversation, but come up with it. But the fact that it happened twice is weird. True enough, I guess. Why would he leak the info that he knows someone might be following him? Crap. Wait. I believe you just answered your own question. You likely noticed he was being followed, and now he's luring the officer into a trap. Considering the cunning nature of his plan, we can summarize that we're dealing with someone from the underworld. But that means she's in danger. Oh. A little early to be jumping to conclusions. We don't know that for sure. Said we should probably hurry over to the Philbert workshop. Of course, agreed. Philbert.
Double checking your plans?
Philbert.
Let's do this.
Hey there. Yep, Arkwright Solutions. Got a quick question. We're looking for a man in a suit and a female officer. See him recently? Yes, I did. They were here about 10 minutes ago. Catching up, the officer appeared to be tailing the man, and tension in the air quite palpable. Did the gentleman happen to mention where he was heading next, by any chance? When you say that, the officer asked me the same thing. After the man finished shopping, he left without a word. For real? It may be that he decided to finally put an end to this affair. Yeah, gotta hurry. What are you talking about? Nothing you need to worry about. Thanks for the help. So he isn't drawing this out any further. Sounds like this will come to an end. Go ahead soon. He's done playing games. Afraid she's going to be drawn like a moth to the flame. He's probably bringing her to a place that's out of sight. Wouldn't that be difficult, though? The whole city's crawling with goons and buffoons. Even the back streets ought to be crowded right now. This is a toughie. Who do you think you tried to lure her? Say that, for instance, your guys are a player in the game. You could take them someplace out of the public eye, away from the major players, without breaking the rules. You can think of one place that fits all the criteria. Parking lot. Parking lot near the city entrance. It's got to be where he's headed. Oh, even considered that. Are you certain, Mr. Arkwright? If he is a player, as you suspect, I sincerely doubt he'd want to go near the entrance, given the one rule. I know, but it's the best idea we've got. Some of the players ain't right in the head anyway. Also, for all we know, could be connected to the Armada like the officer believes. Anyhow, there's no time to dawdle. If they start a fight, she might end up needing some backup. Let's hurry. Police officer and the man in the suit should be here. Need to prepare for a fight, should be it. Go. Okay, we're heading in. Get your ready's weapon. Get your ready's weapon. Get your weapons ready, guys. Right. A few minutes prior, near the fountain, in the South District. First an exchange shop and then a department store, and he's making it look like he's just doing some shopping, but he can't fool me. Where's he going now? Highway, maybe? No. Must have a car in the parking lot. He's clearly not one of A's leaders, but I can tell. Still get some information out of him. Just wait a little longer, Ewan. Poor Ewan. I will get revenge for you. Huh? Disguised yourself as an officer, lady, eh? Surprised you went to all the trouble. Drop the gun and put your hands where I can see them. Unless you want a bullet in your brain. That's my line. You got a death wish, woman. Now she's technically got the advantage over you, dude. You let her up and have that gun pointed at you. Does Almata only hire the crazies? Well, Lieutenant or not, your plan's as predictable as they come. You're trying to pick us off one by one, since we ain't protected by the rules no more. Pity you didn't bring any backup. Bad move, sweet cheeks. Yeah, you're fucked. So this was a trap? I have no clue why you thought I was in disguise or what you mean by rules, but one thing is crystal clear. You're members of the Almata Mafia. I know your executives are hiding here in Russia. No business with guns like you. I want to speak with the man in the armor and that girl who controls the doll. If you want to live to see tomorrow, you will bring me to them at once. She is dumb. She is Noelle. You think she can be scared? That's a good question. Oh yeah, Noelle? Yes. He should be going, Franny, help me! Seems we got a little misunderstanding here. And here I was, getting all stressed thinking that Almata was coming after the losers. You caused me so much grief for no damn reason. What? I can't be bothered to explain all this. I'd rather just off you and go about my evening in peace. Tell Arius that the Loa family sends their regards. God. The hell? Barely made it. Sorry to drop in on you. Except we're totally not sorry. We're not here to pick a fight, so why don't we all just walk away and pretend this never happened? That's not gonna fly, pal. We're gonna send you straight to Gehenna. Officer Krima, please get behind us. Are behind them. Technically. How do you know my name? Are you... Save the chit-chat for later. We gotta deal with these idiots first. Commencing suppression of enemy forces.
I'll shut you up!
Convenient.
A chance!
Got a whole slew of them.
Brace yourself! Vandalize! Raid! What the?
Damn, you guys are good. What's your aim here? Nothing, like I said. Huh. Does nothing. Like I said, we weren't here to pick a fight with you. We're just helping out a runaway client. Really are the famous Arkwright Solutions, then? That's correct. Officer Katerina requested that we follow you. I didn't think we'd get into any fights with the players in the city. That's your own damn fault. Anyway, we'll be leaving with her. Wait just a minute. Let's finish with them. These guys are clearly Mafia scum. The only Mafia gang that's in the city is Almata. I won't let them escape. Not until I get revenge for Yuan. Hate to tell you this, lady, but I don't think you understand what's going on here. Almost every cockroach from Calvert's criminal underbelly is crawling around here. We even got mafias from the Western region on the Republic, for example. Just calm down and think about it for a sec. You had to have realized something was up, right? Well, now that you mention it, I did find it strange that HQ told us to leave them to their devices. Okay, NBC, your job is done. Please go back and do your job. Yeah. Your next one. I'm guessing something sinister is unfolding behind the scenes, and for what reason, we can't interfere. It's more or less the situation, yes. Oh, there you are. Officer Krima. We've been looking all over for you. Well, look what we have here. If it isn't the Dolor family. Oh, hey. Didn't expect to see you guys here. Same to you. Okay, I'd like to ask you what's going on, but first we need to arrest these guys. Won't be causing trouble here any longer. Placing you under arrest for the time being. Horse walks into a bar. Bartender says, "Hey." Horse says, "Sure." Hey now, hey now. Da 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 da. You can enjoy some quality time with the other detainees we picked up here. Damn you, Bracer scum! Go and help secure the Dolor family. Yay, good job. Thanks for taking those guys off our hands. Thank you for making it so easy to round them up. Alright, we got a client to report to, so we'll be on our way. Moment, Spriggan. You know where Almata's hiding, don't you? Why won't you tell me? Can't, sorry. That's what I was planning on telling you before you ran off. But, why? Why? Was the amount of offered too low? I'll pay double if that's what it takes. Calm yourself, officer. Almata isn't an enemy you can face on your own. If you throw yourself into the fires of revenge, you will only get burned by the flames. Don't throw away your life. Your loved ones, including those who have gone to Adios, would not want you to lose your way. You think I don't know that already? Of course I do. It doesn't matter. The man I love was taken from me. So, do you expect me to sit around and do nothing? Officer Krima. Please calm down, Krima. While we did come here in part to apprehend the Dolor family, we also had something to tell you. That is, Kirchheim asked us to tell you. Ewan's final words. What? So, Kirchheim finally woke up? Is he in a coma or something? Do you mind if I ask what happened? A few days ago, he and Ewan were exploring the labyrinth. They noticed something was out of the ordinary and ran into Almata, who was busy doing preparations for a you-know-what. Pardon me. As a result, Almata's attacked them, and Kirchheim was rendered unconscious and in critical condition. Critical condition? Though he would not be alive right now if it not for Ewan, who gave his life to protect him. Ah, now I understand why Officer Krima was so hell-bent on revenge. Please tell me, what did Ewan say? He said he was so glad he met you, and that he was satisfied with the life that he had led. As a bracer and a protector of the city. Make me cry. Kirchheim also had this to say. He fought till his last breath. For this city and for his injured friend. He has my respect. I'm getting choked up. He has my respect. Even Ewan was one of our finest bracers I have ever known. Ah, that's not fair. Putting on airs, acting like some cool hero, saying he was satisfied. He had a date to the movies planned. We were going to get married. So why? Why did you leave me behind? Oh, it's an ad break. I guess you'll find out why after that. Oh, he cries. There's no way those of us left behind can ever accept it. Officer Krima cries echoed through the streets. Band's group paid respects to their fallen bracer. It's quite shameful display, wasn't it? Not at all. I think I just needed to let it all out. I'm okay now. Alright. But remember, we're always here if you need a shoulder to cry on. Yeah, no need to hold it all in. It's always okay to cry when you need to. I think I'll be fine, but I appreciate the offer. Thank you both for passing on that message. Of course. I just wish we could have done more. You should thank Kirchheim as well. Now then, I think it's high time we send those goons up the river. Y'all have a safe trip. In the meantime, I'm gonna go report to our client. And got in touch with Officer Katerina. And on brief discussion, they agreed to meet in front of the police station that Officer Cremo was assigned to. Can't believe she was in that much danger. It's like a copy-paste over there. Guess reaching out to you guys was the right call. Yeah. It was way over my head. Sorry for worrying you. And I'm sorry I caused you all so much trouble. The request ended up being different from what I originally intended, but I'm glad they pay up. Cool, I'll take it. What do you plan to do about the original request? Unfortunately, we can't really help you with it. Will you give up? I really don't want to. But I understand now that I have to let it go. Crema? Iwan played the part of the cool, calm, and collected racer until the very end. I want to take after him. Also, I don't want him to worry about me while he's up there with the goddess. That's good to hear. A relief. The discord in your heart may never really fade, and it may flicker as it did tonight, but I believe you will learn to achieve harmony with yourself. Nice words. By the way, I know I shouldn't pry, but I know you're doing something in the back underground, just like the Dolor family was. If there's anything I can do, anything at all, let me know. I'll help however I can. Gotcha. Consider taking you up on your offer then. Just know you aren't the only one who has beef with A. We butt our heads with them. I'll make sure to punch their lights out for you. Means a lot to hear you say that. Again, thank you so much for saving Crema. If you're ever in trouble, just give us a call. We'll rush on over. Cool. Thanks for offering.
That's a wrap. Love to see it.
Or deposited.
Chaos. Creating chaos. Alright, with that,
Double checking your plans?
back to the inn. Heal.
Let's get going.
Examine your room at the college inn. Well, I'm here anyways because I had to heal, but apparently that will do. We're done here. Maybe we ought to head back and hit the hay. You choose to return to your room, and the rest, the main story will advance. As a result, some unfinished quest and unseen sub-events will disappear. I think I've seen everything. All that, did that. On the 22nd, the group then gathered for dinner. After enjoying a savory meal together, they split off into their rooms and got some much-needed rest. Across 9:04 p.m. Wait. Go in, Katra. Remember, there was something I needed to take care of. Be back in less than an hour. But if y'all want to go ahead and get to bed, don't feel like you have to wait for me. Okay, that's fine with me. Wait a moment. You're trying to pull an errand, aren't you? Off to enjoy a nightlife, huh? Don't lump me in with them. We are not the same. Just guild business. Promise, if anything comes up, just give me a ring. Ah, I see. Got it. Just try not to worry the girls too much, okay? Will do. And there they go. I wonder if he's... Are you gonna stalk him like a certain officer? No, can't be thinking about that. I got my own work to do.
Figured I'd find you here.
Walk off.
Hey, come on. At least hear me out, will ya? As you can see, I came alone and no one followed me. I just want to chat. Promise.
The aggression.
All right, then. I thought maybe Jin had asked you to come and get me.
Hear others think Helene will always be the one for Van. I can ship them. I think they'd make a good couple. They have the closest connections, they're childhood friends. Something Anya's can never achieve. You'd be like that fawning child. The bond between these two, I'm right there with you.
So, how did you know to find me here?
Because back when we were little, you always came to this spot whenever you got upset. Might have been 15 years ago, but I still remember clear as day. Also, I'm the hide-and-seeking master, remember? Beat you every time when we played as kids.
You're going to hold that over my head for the rest of my life, aren't you?
Yep. Of course. What are friends for?
Now, you had something you wanted to say to me, right? Out with it then.
Actually, I had a lot I wanted to say to you, but now I'm having second thoughts about whether I should lay it all out.
Are you holding back because I'm annoying to deal with?
No. I mean, you can be a handful sometimes. What? You asked! Sorry. What I meant was, I just think I'm gonna have trouble getting through to you right now. I mean, you asked! Come on! I do this to my friend all the time when she asks me a question. I'm like, well, you do kinda, I love you to death, but there are days. And she gets mad because it's like, you brought it up yourself. Just set your mind to something. No one, not even Adios herself, can do anything to get you to change course. That's always how you've been, stubborn to a fault.
That makes two of us.
Yeah, but you're a special case. In more ways than one. They're so perfect. It's like how Ellie treats Lloyd. Yeah, exactly like that. A bit like that, yeah. Like, out of shipping, Ellie and Lloyd was a good ship. I didn't like LSA and Alyssa and Rain. I didn't like that ship. I think Fee was a better option for him. Than these two. If the Dawes are the biggest family in the entire region, you were always playing in some problematic orphaned punk. Playing with. Then you left the Aramis and became a student council president. But after graduation, you went against your dad's wishes and joined the guild. From there, you went on to make strides as a bracer, and reached A rank in no time flat. And here you are now, running off on your own. You're a model student at heart, but you've got one hell of a rebellious streak.
I wonder where I got that from. Oh, right. It was the troublemaking delinquent who corrupted me from a young age.
That sounds awful. You corrupted and violated me.
Everything that's gone wrong in my life traces back to you.
And you loved every minute. Pinning it all on me, huh?
And why wouldn't I? You're the very reason I became estranged from my father in the first place. He was behind your sudden disappearance 14 years ago, wasn't he?
Damn. You couldn't say that she fell in love with him in the first place. Oh no, definitely not.
Your adoption was arranged by him personally.
Oh wow.
He sent you away, just to force you out of my life. And then... you...
You're right. It's all my fault.
Exactly. I blame you for everything. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm taking this out on you.
And you can talk to me all night long.
You did nothing wrong. I know full well the fault lies squarely with me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
Give her a head pat. No, I won't. And that's because you had it right the first time. Oh, change of music. Not your fault. It's mine. I wrecked your life. Drove it right off the rails and sent it careening off the cliff. Even now, my presence is making it spiral further down.
What do you mean by that?
You can lift the guilt off your shoulders and pile the blame on mine. If that puts you at ease, then I'll gladly carry it for you, Lainey. You can't rely on the pampered prince or the guild. You can always turn to me. That's what I'm here for. Hug.
There you go again. I'm not going to do that to you, Van.
After a scene like this, you gotta ship him.
I would never put that on your shoulders. You're already carrying so much.
But I'm not. That is a nice scene. Fun. There we go. I want that scene. Of course you ship them. Agnes is just not silent. No matter how hard she tries. Agreed. It's one thing to have a happy ending. Me too.
Yes, you are. You're holding the weight of everyone's expectations. My guildmates, Renee, and even the society are all counting on you. And I am as well. This twisted game will come to a head tomorrow, and you and your friends are the only ones who can put an end to it.
All of it's just really good scenes. Like, it could be just amazing background scenes of just this stuff.
So put me out of your mind. You have more important things to be worrying about right now. I'm quite used to handling my problems on my own, so don't worry about me. Also, if you're thinking of telling me to lean on someone else, don't. I won't hear it. Not until you can practice what you preach.
In the confession with countless girls with ringing. Right? Oh yeah. All the choices. This is good.
Tomorrow will be a big day for both of us. I'm gonna try to get some rest, and I suggest you do the same.
Okay, I gotta point it out. That last scene where it's showing their feet. Van stayed the same. Both of hers were facing to an angle. So here's Van, right? He's facing, yes, it's harder. Her feet were facing the other way. So in order for her to be bracing like that, she'd have to be bracing like sitting like this while bracing like this. The feet were weird, man. It's just me that noticed that.
And for the time being, I need you to keep being the person whom I can place my frustrations on.
Good kitty kitty.
Elaine, I...
Huh? Huh.
What the hell am I even doing?
Good boy.
The view from here is the same as it always was. Guess some things never change.
Second. 7 a.m.
Keycard confirmed.
Oh yeah, I'll go as long as it needs. Push forward, and we'll finish this chapter tomorrow, because I would like to get into the finale next week. Ow! Hey, hello. Oh, it's a long one though. Oh, the side quest? Oh, that's gonna be tough. But we'll try. Stop. If I don't get too much distractions, we'll try. Move.
Team Arkwright Solutions can now enter the lower zone.
Welcome, players. We shall now commence the third round of the game. My name is Olympia. I have been tasked by Almada with supervising the lower floors of the arena.
Girl with a giant doll. Fancy. Come on, move. As we expected.
Your fates, as well as this city's, will be decided by the end of today. If you wish to advance to the palace, you must first face me. To do so, you will need to gather 20 keycards. That is the only condition for this round.
He started looking around. All right, buddy, you're right there. Get the key to the end here. Please. Pushing buttons, buddy. Pushing buttons. No, you showed up lots tonight, and at the very end, you get the treats. You get to pick the last one. Okay. There you go. Next finger. Boy, go down. Oh, DJ.
It's a whopper. Smack it. It's not a whopper. Oh no. No Heavenly Thunder.
Boom. That scene with Van and Elaine. Oh, so good. What's up, son? Really see it. How you doing tonight, DJ?
Your time limit is 5 hours. Should you fail to defeat me within that time, I have been instructed to detonate the bombs spread throughout the city. I care little as to how this ends, so I will leave the decision to you.
Yep, just finished it. Yes, the remaining teams have no choice but to go at each other's throats. Works for me. I love a good bloodbath. There aren't many teams left, but that don't mean today will be a walk in the park. Might be the opposite. Find a way, though. As we always do, we just gotta get those cards. Take her out and deal with Dante, Melchior in the palace. Oh yeah. Finishing up here shortly. Basically, our goal is the same as it was before. Right. I'm ready to go. Well, this is it, y'all. However this ends today. So, let's get out there and take home the gold. Expecting a longer cutscene. Hell. Or need to heal. They're already healed. So what got?
The star has arrived.
Do I get them? Field 2, Gladius glasses, tiered Dawn Star verse. Gonna proceed. Oh. I spied who I got a fight coming up. Yep. That's gonna be a fun one. I try to avoid that, but sometimes I can't help it. P3. That's a long one, isn't it? Oh my god, it's really long. I don't know if we're finishing this tomorrow. That's gonna be a long. We're gonna spend most of the time in the dungeon tomorrow. It might be a 2-dayer. Yeah, we're definitely doing it. I think the dungeon's gonna take most of the time, but we'll see what we can do. Hopefully, we can finish it tomorrow. As long as we don't get too distracted. No, I'm not finished that tomorrow. That shit is long. Holy crap! It's all right though. So I'm actually going to save. We're going to call it there. A few minutes early, but there's no point in getting into it. And we will go as far as we can, but we may have to end up finishing it Tuesday. And starting next week, we'll start up the finale chapter. And I'm pretty sure we'll work on that for a week. So maybe, 2 weeks left of the game? Oh, so sad. Yep, ladies and gents, thank you very much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys tomorrow for some more chaos. I'm sure DJ will be joining us, so that'd be exciting. Until then, have a good night. Thank you very much, and I will see you then. Good night. Later.